So, hello everybody, and welcome to Dungeons and Dragons tabletop game, where we are playing over Skype with a few people that I know. Today is our first session of this campaign, which is Pool of Radiance, a very old 2nd edition campaign that I have revamped and edited for 5th edition. But we'll get into that after the introductions are done. So if everybody would introduce themselves while I get my dice ready.
Okay, first up, hi, I'm Andy, also known around the YouTube or the internet as Cardman, and I will be playing Varen, current last name Sure Shot. I'll get to that later. Well, as you can see, if you see his token, yeah, he looks pretty familiar, but I'll get into that later because that's the best look I can get for him. Yeah, it's about he's alright. Like he's currently here for personal reasons because like I said, personal reasons, and he's good with a crossbow and if he needs to, a hammer. So, Jean, if you may go next, good sir. Oh yeah, I was not prepared for this.
Oh, already? Okay. Well, I'm Jan and I'll be playing Autumn Birthdale this time, a halfling actor who has now set on the world to perform the biggest stage there is. And he did make a small costume impact to do just that, but never mind about that. So, Mia, go ahead.
Hello, I am Mia, or Mia Harvey. And I'll
be please, right?
I'll be playing Shinichi Nico Rogue, who is a kid, and he's currently searching for his adoptive dad, who apparently has gone missing again.
Don't worry, girl, Mia.
What?
Play on this.
Oh.
Don't worry.
What?
And they said nothing. Nothing.
And basically, most of his life, he's been a kitten, a black kitten. He was like that because he was cursed by a paladin for stealing. So, yeah.
What's your name for a paladin? Normally they'd do something else, but
Mm-hmm. Apparently, he pissed off the wrong paladin.
Yep. Speaking of paladins, if we may transition.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, speaking of paladins, I am Mist, and I'm going to be playing as the lovely half-elf paladin, Althea Amastica. So, the thing is, she's also searching for her father.
Funny, right?
Is it the same father?
No.
No.
Not. That's awkward.
The thing is, her father is actually one of my father's D&D characters. So, yeah. She is a noble, actually. And, yeah, has reddish brown hair, green eyes, loves wearing green. She has a battle axe.
Oh, goody.
Her favorite weapon is, in fact, the battle axe, although she also does have a long sword. So, yeah.
I believe you're up there, bro.
And with that, Nick.
Oh, it's my turn. Alright, well, hello. My name is Nicholas, and I'll be in control of the warlock named Azazel. Azazel was once not known as Azazel, but he does not know his name prior. He was a part of the 86th Infantry Regiment of the King's Holy Army, and when sent to investigate a local, quote, hellmouth, unquote, things did not go quite so well for him, and he fell in all the way and ended up striking down a demon with his own corpse. So the demon did what demons do naturally and made a pact with him. So Zazel is now out to find a suitable host for the spirit within him, and Azazel kind of takes the reins more often than the old soldier does.
Geez, what if I'm the only
Scary.
one of you suckers that doesn't have a tragic backstory?
Well, you know, it's cool.
That's scary.
Tell him a demon, and the demon's like, "You're mine now," and he's like, "Dude," and he's like, "Ah, too late.
Well,
Already got blood."
Uzuki, you're the only one who can make this party not a total sob story.
Yeah, I know, right? And she has me isn't. So, anyway, I am Uzuki playing Redoa, or whatever you pronounce it. She is a bard. Currently, she is a dragonman. She doesn't look like one, which is kind of odd. Unknown to the players, she's also a spy.
Goody.
No, nothing really. She's just doing her job, coming to group on their mission, just to get information on what's exactly going on.
And we have one other player who's not here, Dragon. He has an evil aligned fighter. I know nothing else about his character.
So wait, we got a spy, a guy and a chick looking for a dad, a demon in control of some guy's body, a guy who made a Faustian
Mostly
bargain,
in control of his body.
a guy who made a Faustian bargain to have all the road stage, and me. Wow, I get it. I seem like a normal guy here. But again, reasons why I'm here are a little bit complicated.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Alright. As per usual with D&D, I am Serene Inc. If you hadn't guessed by the fact that you're watching my YouTube channel. But yeah, I'm Serene Inc., the Dungeon Master, editor, sort of balancer of this campaign. Whatever you want to call me. So, I set the campaign up, my players play it, etc. That said, so for those watching, you may have noticed that some of the races did not sound to be your normal Forgotten Realms type races. And there's a reason for this. And I will explain it to everybody, including the party, because they have not yet heard of this either. So, some of you, or maybe all of you, are from the world of Versamy, the universe in which most of my campaigns occur upon. At one point during the Third Age, known as the Age of Gods, one of the gods shattered a powerful artifact, creating a temporal and dimensional rift. Rather, I should say several of these temporal and dimensional rifts.
That explained the Hellmouth opening up out of nowhere.
Yeah, that explains why Ulfgar's here. Like, I don't remember him being my king.
Right.
And Maribel, and Buckrat, and Apollo, and Gale, and Thuyuku, and Nojan,
Yeah.
and Artemis.
These portals, these rifts lead to other times, other worlds, and even other dimensions.
Perfect place to find a new demon host.
Get ready, boys, because we've officially hit 80 miles per hour.
Some of you
shit.
Some of you are from the Forgotten Realms themselves. or so I assume. And you have also noticed these rifts. When they opened in Versamy, the rippling effect created temporal and dimensional rifts in the other worlds that were affected by it. So those of you who are playing characters from the Forgotten Realms, you are from the year 1489 DR, which is the current year of the Forgotten Realms campaigns. You have entered these temporal rifts probably under either curiosity or under the command of some king or something who wanted you to figure out what's going on.
Whether you had a choice now or not.
Some of you, those of you from the Versamy universe, once again, similar things, but from the Versamy universe side. You know, coming from the Versamy universe into the world of the Forgotten Realms, back in time to the year 1340 DR, I believe. I can double check. With that said, you all have found yourself in this strange new place or world, if you are not from the Forgotten Realms. In this strange new place, the world seems to be under siege. You have been told by various people that there is a council known as the Council of New Flan. Their goal is to retake the once proud city and trading post that was called Falan and turn it once again into a thriving trading post as it was before. However, to do so requires a lot of different things. There are a great many terrors and evils throughout the city of Flan, and they're calling upon adventurers to come and handle these monsters.
In Azazel's case.
Taking up this commission, you have boarded the warship known as the Herald and are currently on your way to the city of Flan. Aboard the Herald, you meet the boat master known as Rolf. He gives you a brief rundown of what Flan is and of its history. He explains that it was once a great city, it became a powerful trading post, it got destroyed several times over in history but always came back better and stronger. The great Voljevo himself, being the last great leader of the city of Flan. And then a horrible event known as Dragon's Run occurred. A massive flight of dragons came and destroyed the entire city and everybody within. They were supposedly led by a powerful bronze dragon.
Thanks, dragons.
The city was mostly destroyed, and only ruins remain. In the 50 years since Dragon's Run, the city has become a nest of monsters and horrible monstrosities, such as kobolds, orcs, goblins, and much, much worse and horrible things. Again, deciding that this sounds interesting to you, or so I assume, because your characters are here, you have decided to aid the Council of New Flan in attempting to retake this city.
Well, anywhere right here, but definitely preferred.
The warship known as the Herald makes its way along the what is called Moon Sea, traveling from the city of Hillsfar to the northern city of Flan. As you reach what was once known as the Stajanau River, but is currently known as the Barren River, a second ship comes up towards your own. You glance over, kind of examining the ship for a moment, when suddenly the captain shouts out, "All hands to
Missed
the..."
Kate here.
Huh?
Mm.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's nothing I can do about that. I'm not host of the call, so...
Well, I'm trying to ask her because she keeps on. It keeps on saying she's busy.
She may need to restart Skype. The captain calls out to everybody, all hands on deck, prepare for combat. Everybody who does not wish to fight, head into the underside of the boat. Something along those lines. So,
Wait, does that mean me?
it's like I said, anybody who does not wish to help out with the fight, run downstairs, basically.
Okay.
So all the real fighting happens upstairs.
Yep.
Oh boy. Oh, let's see now. Yeah. Well, wait. Does that mean below deck or up on the two on my different
Below deck. So,
Okay.
like, if you don't want to be in the combat, just throw your characters in the water over here or something so that you're off to the side.
overboard?
Since I don't have a below deck or anything on the map here. So, just set your characters off to the
Artemis is
side.
just too busy getting sick on the side. Like, I hate water.
Right.
Anyone close to Baron would know. So it's like, let's see, I can always dunk it. No. I do that, but they might wonder why I'm here. Crap. But well. Oh, so he sort of sighs. He looks at his crossbow, like, "Well, Rebecca, looks like we gotta do this. Hopefully, won't hurt too much." There we
There we
go.
go.
My Kindle isn't registering the call us up. I was trying to get it to work on my Kindle.
Okay.
Alright, so as I said, anybody who doesn't want to enter combat, have your characters run below deck. Everybody else, pick a spot on the boat, get ready for combat.
Emily, boot me from the server so I can connect to the server.
And let me know. You have been disconnected by the server. So, let me know that your character's gonna fight so I can add them to the initiative.
I'll say I would most definitely fight.
Shinichi would try to help.
This is more along the lines of keeping up appearances, but but I'll be close to the exit to him. I'll be
I
close to
imagine
exit
all
to
the
those below-
characters, all the extra characters are going to be below deck.
Probably.
Like I said, Varen will be Baron will be above deck, but he'll be by the by the exit just in case they need help with what he can do. He doesn't exactly say what he can do, but just in case they need him.
Right. Sounds fine.
Although I think the real Neogan wouldn't run away from a fight, but
Alternate universe Neogan.
What? Now gonna see that Artemis is sick and treating her.
Yeah.
He's protecting her. She's just like
Something.
Yeah. Plus Ulfgar's
they're
there.
both playing soothing music. Apollo and Baccarat's keeping everyone calm.
Alright, so I think I have everybody. Let me see. I've got Althea, Shinichi, Varen. I have Azazel.
Althea.
Riona. I don't see Elton in here.
Not Barbara.
There he is. Elton. There's
Hooray.
he guys now. And I have Captain Barbara. Just some random token that I dropped on there for a human character. I said, so that said, go ahead and roll your initiatives.
I think I ate too much candy.
Yeah.
More.
As a swarm of Captain Jack Sparrows appear on the boat, jumping from the other side.
There's 6 of them.
There are 6 of them.
6-bed pirate exits ahoy there, guys.
Well, I hope they're slower than me. Oh, that's a bad time being in the front line.
So, Althea has 16, Shinichi has 8, Varen has 14, Riona has a 15, Azazel has an 18, and Alton has 10.
I like that better.
Wait, you got an 18, man? You are fast. You got a high roll there for their healing.
Well, mostly human. Apart from the whole, otherworldly patron thing.
But they again, most of us don't know that. We just see, human in a robe.
Right.
Who doesn't at all have any sort of facial features distinguishable other than his.
Althea has a +1.
Althea will have to roll off with the pirates. I got a 4.
Pirate!
Wow! I honestly assumed you would be going first, but I rolled a 4. But a 1 is lower than a 4, so that happens.
How the big Jack Sparrow's faster than Captain Barbara over here?
They caught her by surprise.
Something.
Barbara.
Well,
That's how it's pronounced.
he's making a Barbosa joke over here, I think.
Because all the Johnny Depps.
Something. Actually, why don't I just do this?
Oh. There we go.
Aha!
There, now we have a real, actual pirate captain on board.
There we go. Now we can.
So a whole bunch of Captain Jacks versus a Captain Barbosa. Very nice.
Oh, and they're pretty much right next to Azazel.
I'll have to pull some more warlock tricks to get out of this one. Classic.
Good thing Shinichi is safe on top of the crit. 8.
Alright then. With your characters in place and ready for combat, and the pirates dead in front of you, Azazel.
Alright. Seeing these pirate scums pop up in front of him, he will self-cast Armor of Agathis, giving him 5 temporary hit points, and if he is struck while he is still holding these fake hit points, the attacker takes 5 cold damage.
Alright.
And then I think that's it, because I can't really move away from Captain Barbosa.
No, he's with us, man.
Oh, Barbosa's on our team?
Yeah, Barbosa is the captain of the ship.
Oh,
yeah, we're
dude.
following. Yeah, he's the guy we're following.
All right, sick. Well, then I will move into this position over here.
All right.
And that spell unfortunately took my entire turn, so
Right.
thus ends.
All right. And the pirates will begin their round.
Yarr.
That said, swinging it, the captain. They're going to land all kinds of misses here, as his AC is much higher than either of those two rolls. Third pirate. Nope. Alright, so the pirates in the back here. One of them is going to draw out his light crossbow, aiming at Althea.
Oh, good.
That's a crit.
Oh,
Well then.
good.
Night.
Wrecked.
I'm the weak spot.
Oh wait, that's a D8, not a D6.
She's not the
because it's a
barbarian.
thing.
Althea is not the barbarian I made last night.
Oh my. 7 is 14. 15 points of piercing damage.
She has 13 max HP.
Headshot.
Ouch.
Oh wow.
He turns to Althea, unleashes a light crossbow, which stabs Althea right in the chest, and she drops.
Not a
Good
good
job.
start for the paladin.
Jesus,
Very
these
nice. Second
round.
Well,
pirate number 5, aiming at Varen over there because he looks intimidating.
whoa, hey, don't you hit me.
Did that 50 damage on me?
He draws out his light crossbow.
Paladin, of course the rangers can be targeted.
He draws out his light crossbow, takes aim, and fires a 16 to hit.
That's exactly my AC. Damn these guys.
That's going to be 4 piercing damage.
Okay, not as much, not as much, but you know.
Well, I mean, I landed almost max damage with the crit earlier, so.
Yeah.
Sixth pirate, drawing out his light crossbow, firing at Azazel.
Thank you for not shooting at the little boy.
21 to hit.
Yeah, 21's a hit.
Alright.
But doesn't your thing go off because you got hit?
It depends on how much damage he deals to me.
Okay.
Going to be 8 piercing damage.
And he will take back 5.
Taking
Oh,
5.
never mind. It is a melee attack. I refute my statement. He takes no damage, and instead I lose my shield. Or
Oh.
temporary.
You can just right click your token there and go to the halo and just click on the none. That's how I added it. So Althea, not looking good for you. Starting your first round with a death saving throw.
Yes.
You know that
Succeeding on it, fortunately.
Very nice.
normal HP, right?
Yeah. So I only have 5. Or only lost 3. Okay.
So Riona.
Alright, so we're now going to
I get 8.
Jeez, how is it?
Damn, can't get in range.
What do you mean you can't get into range?
How high are these? Would I be able to climb over those?
They would take 5 feet of movement to climb over, but yeah, you can climb over those.
So,
They're pretty much body size crates.
Difficult terrain boxes.
Something like that, yeah.
so 15, 20. There should be fine.
Right?
And yeah. No shit, you're in my way.
Don't shoot me.
lucky. You're lucky I'm not an evil character. You're very lucky I'm not an evil character, or else I would. Because I would. Actually, no, I wouldn't have. Where was I? There?
Yeah.
No, I would. Never mind. I would have just hit you, and you would have been very pissed at me. All right. So I'm just gonna go. There.
Carefully plots out his course.
Yes, I am. So from where I'm standing, you can just see I'm guessing a laser beam come from her mouth in a straight line.
All right.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh,
Yeah. This is exactly Varen's reaction.
Wow.
The hell?
And max damage.
I know, max damage. So
Max damage. So a straight line will hit those two. So that's these two characters making saving throws. Is it half damage on the save? Yeah, it is.
yes, half.
You wrote it down there. I didn't see that. Making a dex save, I think.
Yes, it's Dex. Oops, I forgot to put that down.
All right. Well, they'll both save because I got a 16 and a 21. They will take half damage, which half of 16 is 8. So 3 and 5 will take 8. They are looking very, very injured, for certain.
All right, so yeah, you just see like this dragon, like half dragon looking girl just walk up and just shoot a giant laser beam from her mouth.
Yep. Alright. Varen.
Okay. Well, I'm not above taking pot shots, so he takes up his heavy crossbow, aims at number 3, and let's see if a +6 at level 1 can do me any good, because proficiency and dexterity. So how's the crit do? Oh, no, I crit 20.
Yeah, crit, but it's a 20. 20 will hit.
Okay, that's a D10 plus 4. Pierce.
Oh, right. So
Bang!
Wow. That would have wiped out any of them. That's one guy down.
Wait, are we still with the if it still has extra damage, it carries over to the next guy?
Sure. That would go to based on your position.
It would go to 5.
I'll let you choose either 5 or 6.
Doing 5 because that'd probably kill him. Because the extra damage would probably kill him also.
Right. Yep, it would for sure. He subtracted 3 on both of those, so technically there's still 6 damage left. But
oh, the rest is going to 6.
well,
The line went bent
the
like
line
that.
goes either this way or
Yeah.
this way, so you
Yeah,
can't hit
good.
both.
Never mind.
But
But you see, Verity, he's like, he's like 2 down, 4 to go. Anyone else want to take another pot shot? At the guys that any of these guys with a ranged weapon?
Althea's unconscious.
that said, the captain of the ship goes. You see him turn to all of you. He chuckles. He turns back to the pirates and says something heroic-ish, probably. Like, ha! This day will not end with you being alive, or something like that.
Something along the lines like, you come onto my ship and attack my crew, or my passengers. I hope you're ready to say hello to Davy Jones.
Right, something like that. You see him draw out his 2 scimitars. He swings at the one directly in front of him and deals some damage as number 2. Seeing that the guy did not go down, he swings again, dealing some damage, slicing the guy's head off, and he drops to the ground. He then reaches into his side, pulls out a dagger real quick, and flings it right at the face of one of the other guys in front of him. That deals a different amount of damage than what I rolled. So that will deal some damage again. That said, Elton.
Well, the first thing Alton does is go prone, so he has 3/4 cover, and aims his light crossbow.
Alright.
I can find the prone thing there. Oh, top one. Which one got hurt?
The one that got hurt is the one directly in front of him.
Okay, that's the closest one to me anyway.
Jack Sparrow number 1.
Yep.
Amy and Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow number 1. 13 will hit. And Jack Sparrow number 1 is down. Very nice.
Oh, that's all I can do.
Alright. Shinichi.
Okay, let's see. Closest he can.
But crossbow?
Is that counting the extra 5 squares that you have to move on this?
He was on the crate. He just had to jump down.
Oh, okay, yeah. I get it.
Yeah, he and Mirabelle were just sitting on the crates.
Yeah.
Like a
I
cookie.
I assumed with his position that he was behind the crates, which is why I didn't shoot at him. So. But yeah.
Oh,
Alright,
well,
so,
he's a
yeah.
little boy too, so he doesn't appear to be a threat.
Well, that's
Appear to be, so
But anyway.
yep. So yeah, let's see if I can actually type this out right.
Right?
Oh man,
9 is not a hit.
offhand, and I'll add my sneak attack.
I was gonna say 25 will definitely hit. 11. Yeah, you sneak. No, hang on. Where'd you get the sneak attack from?
Oh
Yeah.
right, never mind. Sorry, it's a 6.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was thinking I was able to do a sneak attack because of that guy, but nope.
No, he's not within 5 feet.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying I wasn't going for him the first time.
Yeah.
Everyone kept on attacking the guy in front of him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it makes sense. Alright.
Alright,
So dealing 6 damage instead of 5.
yep.
Alright.
And I guess that's it.
Azazel.
Alright. We'll slide into. I guess I can't get into flanking on a Jack Sparrow numero 6. So we'll move to this point.
You could. Right here.
There's some scary. Alright, yeah, well, we're not going to do it. We're going to get into this position and draw my spear. And we will deliver a stab to Jack Sparrow number 6.
19 will hit.
Boom. D6 equals 2. Boom! 8 pierce damage.
8 will stab him right in the chest. He goes down.
Alright. Azazel doesn't remove his spear immediately. He just kind of lets it sit there, just kind of getting blood all over it for a hot minute. Alright, that ends his turn.
Alright. The last remaining Jack Sparrow kind of realizes that he's a little bit outnumbered here.
Pretty fucked.
They had one lucky shot and took out Althea. Oh.
He's going to rush over to the person that he knocked unconscious, and he's going to grab hold of her, making a strength check on that. Failing. Althea,
Come to and punch him in the face.
your death saving throw, number 2. 10 saves. Just barely.
Yes.
Rihanna,
What's
as
going?
soon as
Hold
you're
on.
connected to map tools.
Yeah, because it's like kaboopy for some reason. Anyway, doing that. Hey, look! I recharged.
Oh, God.
Nice.
Anyway.
How about you not?
Oh shit! Hold on. I made a typo.
A D30?
Yeah, I made a typo.
Oops. 10 will not hit.
Miss Malumbo. Oh well. Yo, Ranger, you can save her then. I missed.
Very.
Right. Oh, hold on. How far away is he right
You guys hit this!
Oh yeah, I can hit this, no problem.
You better hit!
6.
Yeah, plus 6. I'm kind of awesome.
You're not awesome until you hit. Now hit.
21 hits.
Like I said, awesome. Plus 4.
Oh, plus 4.
Yeah, that's my dex mod.
12 piercing. He goes down. Very nice.
Bing! You see Verid, he sort of twirls his crossbow back into his holster. He's like, thank you, Rebecca. Lovely as always. So, how's Daisy holding up? Someone should probably take care of her.
Unconscious.
By the way, there. Name's Varen. Nice to meet all you. If you need something shot, that's what I do.
Third death saving throw. Well,
Oh, echo.
Echo.
Go.
There it's gone. Alright.
okay.
So it's like so flame breath. What's the deal with the whole you looking like a big old lizard?
Oh, it just kind of raises the eyebrow. I am a dragon man.
Yeah, that's from Dragonborn because I've seen Dragonborn. Haven't seen any of these dragon men things. And
Okay.
Right. Whatever you say, Flames. So
Good. You know, like, she looks humanish, but you do see dragon features and like
Yeah,
horns and stuff like that.
yeah. Like I said, he's more used to Dragonborn than Dragon Men. So he's like, eh. So, you know anything about
I do,
do you guys know anything about Daisy over there? Who kind of got shot in the chest?
Oh, I guess I should go heal. I guess.
Yeah, you probably should.
Don't forget she's not a natural healer. She does have healing spells.
She's still breathing, guys!
I was gonna say, if nobody has a way to heal her, the captain
Well, we have
probably can.
medicine to stabilize, but
Yeah, I have a healing spell. But
Oh,
again,
okay.
it's one of those things that she's not going to be our first night. She's going to heal, but she's not a healer.
Right.
So hold on, I have to look up the spells again.
it's okay. Paladins have self heals.
Yes,
Yeah.
like I said, she has both healing spells. Because I know we don't need them, but she's got more or less been asked to be healed. Someone then first response would be healing. So hold on, I gotcha.
Right.
Azazel will use his awakened mind to speak telepathically to Althea, asking if she is ready to die.
You know, I cast Cure Wounds on you. So hold on, I have to see the. I should have written this down.
Cure Wounds is the 1d8.
Yeah.
Is it a 1d8? I thought it's the touch one.
No, Cure Wounds is the touch one, but that's the 1d8. Healing Word is the ranged, but it's only a d4.
Okay.
That's how I remember it.
So plus my wisdom, right?
Yeah, whatever your spellcasting mod is.
Oh, I didn't use my charisma. So bam! 6.
6. Not bad. For low level, that's actually not too bad.
So she wakes up.
It's a miracle.
It's you basically heal with magic. But so, nice job there, Flame Breath.
Kind
The
of
captain.
sits up, looks around a bit.
The captain steps over to Althea, helps her up, and then kind of pats her on the back and says, "Well then, that was fun, wasn't it?"
Althea grumbles slightly. You tried being shot in the chest.
So, Varen from he's like, so how you holding up there, Daisy? Doing better?
She nods. Hurts, but that's to be expected.
Yeah, you did. You did kind of get shot in the chest. From my experience, at least from the guys that I've shot, that pretty hurts. That hurts a lot.
You witness as the raiding pirates are all now dead. You notice that the ship that they were on begins to turn away and move on elsewhere.
Shall we pursue?
Yeah. We should. I think that they had enough.
Aw.
I mean, sure, I'd love to add another notch to back stock, but if they're gonna run, they're gonna run.
Zaza will be sniffing the corpses of the pirates that have died recently.
Okay, what's up with Bright Eyes over there?
I have no idea. She did. She just looked
Althea
tired.
will shrug slightly. I
No.
do not know.
Yo,
Just,
I suppose
just leave
he's
him.
hungry.
Just leave him alone. And we have a mission to be on.
right. Whatever you say, Flame. Whatever you say, Flame Breath.
Alright then. The remainder of your journey through the Barren River and to the docks of New Flan, which really only takes a few minutes more.
Oh
is-
yeah, loot. I guess.
Oh yeah, loot is a thing that I'm sure you would all like.
Yes.
So that's the loot that you guys get off of the pirates.
Damn, they're rich. Holy fuck.
Let's see,
That's some good money, yeah.
taking my crossbolt back from the two guys I killed, and taking any crossbolt bolts they had on them because saw one of them whip out a crossbow and shoot Daisy in the chest.
Yep. They did have some scimitars and leather armor if anyone is interested in taking those, but that's up to you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take their ammo.
So who's gonna keep track of party stocks, or are we just gonna divide it up as we receive it?
Well, we could
Let's
just
give it now.
Yeah, we could buy it right now. And honestly, we're gonna be. I don't know. Let's let the paladin deal with the money. It's easier that way. I know we can trust her.
You see, Baron, as soon as as soon as Ram actually says that, Baron is about to reach for the acquired money, but he's like, okay. He backs away. He's like, right, leave it to the paladin.
So Althea's keeping track of the party stores till. Well then.
Alright. With that said, the boat docks in the city of Flan, which you should now all be getting transported over to.
Holy balls! This might take a while.
It is a ginormous town, so I cannot seem to find the party token anywhere.
You can use my token as a party token.
There you go, boys. We all died. Wait, there we are.
Come on,
Yep.
look, he's small enough to be a party token.
Well, I had a party token specifically. Here it is.
Ah, there's
Right.
one.
Yay! Party token.
Hey, party!
So,
So, you could all drop your tokens on this map, though, for ease of movement
Roll.
and such. Because there will be other maps that are displayed along the way as you're wandering through things. This is the main map of the campaign. You're mostly going to be playing on this map through the majority of the campaign. So, there are other
Hey!
maps, but this is, like I said, the main map. So you'll be mostly here on this one. So,
good.
might as well drop your tokens here. That said, the warship docks in the harbor of the ancient city known as Flan. At once, you notice that this entire portion of the city, known as the civilized area of New Flan, or simply New Flan, is not part of the original city. It is clear that this portion has been built against the ancient walls of Flan. The majority of the land in this area is all wooden docks and land built out into the barren river. Several small buildings sit upon this wooden portion, while the large buildings sit upon the edges of the remaining sturdy ground. The walls on the far side seem to have been recently fortified, and some areas seem to even still be in the fortifying stage. Guards, other adventurers, and traders all wander the streets. You can see a few shops set up along the divide between the stone ground and the wooden ground, while wooden stands are set up all over the place on the wooden ground. For the map, these are like the stone looking buildings, and then there's a whole bunch of like little stands and stuff here on the docks here, basically.
City. Now this feels really pretty good after that boat ride. Yeah, that I didn't mind the water, just rather be on dry land.
The smell of civilization.
So,
John, I have a quick question. Does your guy actually look like he's all bones, or is he something else?
It's a stage costume.
Okay. Because that would be his immediate question. It's like, so are you actually all bone under there, or is that just a weird costume?
Oh, it's face paint.
Well, pardon me for. Well, it's pretty realistic if you ask me.
I made it myself. Thank you.
No problem there. Look, and he's like, you know what? Never mind. Just, ugh. He seems to squirm away from. He seems to back away from. Yeah, sorry, I'm forgetting your character's name already.
Alton.
I am the famous Alton Birthdale,
Yeah.
an actor extraordinaire. You may have heard of me.
Very sure shot. Current Ranger for hire. I've done other things before, but we don't need to talk about that.
Okay.
So, as you look around the city from where you're currently at, in the center of the entire area of the new Flan, you can see the council hall standing tall. The building is made of fine marble, and pillars and pedestals have been shaped into intricate designs to make the building stand out even more than all of the others. You all recall that each of you came here with a purpose, your own individual desires. Some of you wanted adventure, some of you wanted to learn what you could about this strange place.
So some of you are on the run from the cops.
Some of you are here to spy on the council.
You do know that the council is the head of the city of New Flan, and thus obtaining any missions to aid the city would likely begin there. Looking around a bit, you can see several shops, several random buildings, a few places that look like temples, and you think you can see a park way off in the distance near the edge of the New Flan city. That said, what are you doing?
Heading to Larsa.
All right, Azazel's going to use his awakened mind to telepathically speak to Varian and say, "We are going to the temples," and then just starts walking away.
Hey, yo, Bright Eyes! Looks like Bright Eyes heading towards the temple. So, look, I'm gonna find a tavern real fast. When y'all want to get me to head to the guys in charge, call me. So, what about you? What about you, Kid, Daisy, Bones, Flame Breath?
That might be a good idea to
I'll
get
say,
some.
well, let's say. Well, I believe the wisest course of action would be to head straight to the courthouse.
So which one of us is gonna go pick up Bright Eyes? Because he probably needs to be with us.
He'll find us eventually.
Yeah, it'd be the wisest idea to get as much information we can on what's happening here.
Right.
Tavern would be a good place too, but well, we can go there either.
Right. Talk to the big cheese. Find out what to do. Well,
Find out what they know, and then talk to probably people who actually know what the hell's going on instead of people who act like they're in charge. She's very blunt. She is very blunt.
I like that. That's great.
As long as we know what we need, as long as we know what we need to do, and I don't have to be near the water anymore. Well, and stay far away from anyone who looks like they might know me. Then I'll be good.
By the way, Shinichi is interested, but he is quietly following the party because, some of you are scary. No offense.
Oh wow, we just have a guy who has kind of glowing eyes. A guy with some pretty elaborate bone makeup, which I personally think is fake. Some chick that can breathe fire, an elf, and
Half elf.
A half elf who happens to be a paladin, which if I told you before.
Yeah,
Yes.
out of character, not in character. However,
Yeah, we don't know anything.
Yeah, I know.
The thing about Alaton is that he's wearing an actual costume, like literally.
Yeah.
It's a very colorful thing and has all sorts of patterns.
He is intrigued by what you all look like, but for now, he's just kind of scared of you all.
Well, I'll say it's been nothing but kind.
Yeah, well, he is noticing that, but he's afraid to tell you why he's somewhat scared of you.
all right, let's head out. Yo, Daisy, you take the lead.
I'll say, well, not slightly. Before looking at Baron and saying, if you wish to call me something other than my actual name, the translation of my last name is Star.
Well, I'm sorry, but you looked like a flower quickly in that first fight due to that cheap shot. So your nickname, okay? Okay.
Well, I'll
Right.
say I will take the lead.
So you're all heading off to the council.
Azazel broke off and is going to a temple.
Yeah, Azazel. In this town, there are 4 temples. The Temple of Tyr, the Temple of Sune, the Temple of Gond, and the Temple of Tempest.
We went to Temple of Gond.
Temple of Gond Windmaker. All right.
So first,
If you would
will he
move
be
your
okay by
token
himself?
to this building.
Boom.
So now on, after seeing that everyone's moving towards it, will the weird one be okay by himself?
Ah,
He
don't
looks fine.
look. I'm not gonna worry about Bright Eyes. He seems a little weird, but I'm sure he can take care of himself.
So,
Yep.
Azazel.
Oh, yeah.
You open the doors to the Temple of Gond. Inside, you can see the standard look of a Temple of Gond, which is a great big building made entirely out of clockwork.
Ooh.
Gond, the god of craft. You can see the priests walking around doing their praying. Each one of them is carrying a little blacksmith's hammer and a wrench on their belts, and they're dressed in fancy looking clockwork type clothing. One of them looks up at you, smiles, and says, "Welcome to the Temple of Gond Wondermaker. How can we be of service?"
Azazel will speak and like speaking too loud, like almost a shout, just like kind of scream at him, like, "Where's the lead priest?"
Oh,
Oh Lord.
funny.
Where's
This
the
is
lead
going to
priest?
end up badly.
Let's see here.
It's gonna be good.
The High Holy Crafter, as he is known as, is currently busy in his chambers. Is there something that we can aid you with?
Again, being like two notches too loud to be inside, Azazel will almost shout at the man, "I need the summoning circle."
The summoning circle, huh? They will stare at you questionably and say, "What summoning circle do you speak of?"
Oh god, this.
Azazel will use his awakened mind on the man he's currently speaking to, and he'll kind of like scream inside his head, like, "I need the summoning circle to bring him here."
Yeah, dude just got talking to his mind. I think at this point he would shove this guy out and call him crazy.
The priest clears his throat and says, "I'm sorry, but there's nothing of that sort here. As for bringing him here, whoever he is, I am not sure that I like the sounds of this. I must ask you to leave."
Azazel will keep using his awakened mind and scream at the poor man, "You're all worthless!" and makes a demonic hand sign and then walks out of the temple.
Alrighty.
Will we get to the place in charge? I will let someone know about Azazel. One of the guards.
Alright.
I have a feeling. You see, Renor just had that deal. Why did I feel like I should do this moment?
All right, the next temple.
You just go, and we see this repeated 3 more times until his. I think we can get the gist. He goes in. He asks for.
No, he
something.
gets to the no. He gets to the second one. And then next thing I know, he gets jumped by guards for some reason.
Something. So, to the party. You all reach the council hall. As you arrive at the council hall, you can see plastered upon the council hall 4 different posters. Upon them are different proclamations. Specifically, you can see proclamations, I don't really know Roman numerals, but I think 59, 64, that's I think 78, and 101. See, I did know. Each of these proclamations seems to be something of some manner, of some sort of mission or quest. Yeah. You
Okay,
can,
by the way,
see
as
the
we enter, do we
proclamations.
see the people in charts in the room? Anywhere?
You're not inside the building yet. You're just outside
Oh,
looking at the
okay.
sort of bulletin board, if you would.
It's outside. Okay.
Yeah, you're still standing outside, but you can walk in after looking at the proclamations if you want. So
I've already read through all of them.
yeah. Well, I mean, your character's having read through kind of thing. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. I figured you guys were probably taking note of them while I was dealing with Azazel.
No, I wasn't because I wasn't being able to see it real fast because
This is true because you're using the same computer, so he was probably
I
focused.
can read that like 0.356 size font.
Anyway, but after seeing the proclamations, Varian will be like, no matter where you go, there's always somebody who needs something. Let's just hope I don't then sort of muttering to himself, like, let's just make sure I don't do the wrong something for somebody.
Well, walking straight in, and as Alaton steps in, he suddenly speaks out, "Rejoice, your prayers have been answered. Gods themselves have blessed by you by sending the strongest, most valiant heroes of lore to aid you in your time of need. Not even death could hold them back." I'm motioning at Althea, as they followed back hundreds of pirates on their way here. Your furies have ended.
I'll pay a face palm.
Hey,
I
Bones,
face palm.
Bones, while you do appreciate the grandeur, not the time for it.
I'm a bard and I face palm at that.
Wow.
Yeah.
There was performance.
So there is a whole one person inside of the building, or at least inside of the room that you are in. As you enter the council building, you see this one person, a woman dressed in a royal blue outfit, with long red hair that's kind of tied up a bit. She looks up at you as she hears you, listens to what you say, and then simply sighs and says, "Yes, yes, I've heard this 100 times."
Wow. I had a very chuckle. It's like, wow, talk about being Mr. 100, eh? Hey there, Bones.
Tough audience. It happens sometimes, but you carry on.
Okay. So Red, who's in charge around here?
The girl will say, the Council of Newfoundland is headed by 3, Porphyrius Cadorna, Werner von Erslingen, and Ulrich Eberhard. If you wish to meet with any of them, I am afraid to say that you will have to complete some of our missions. After all, they are very busy people. They can't be bothered to meet with every adventurer.
Right.
Althea will not.
On the other
Shinichi
hand-
will.
He's like,
Oh.
Althea will nod slightly and say, "Of course.
Uh,
Anyone in power does not have much time for leisure."
yeah.
Shinichi is going to finally sort of speak up in front of the whole party, and he's going to ask, "What missions?"
The girl will respond by saying, "First, introductions are in order."
Right.
Althea will give a bow and say, "My name is Althea Amastica. I am a paladin of Sylvanas."
Right. Thanks for the formal intro. Thanks for how to do something formal there, Daisy. Name's Varen Shershot. Nice to meet you, Red. Yeah. So, although our current group is missing one guy, don't know where Brad is. Hey, kid, Bones, Flame Breath. You guys wanna go up next?
Mm-hmm. Alton steps up and says, "I am Alton Birdtail," and makes a way too deep bow, waving his hat as well. I am. You may have heard of me.
No. It's like,
Well, let me roll a history check. No.
so,
Alas.
Like I said,
It's a gentle pat. It's okay.
Her
don't know. It's
response
okay, I
is a
don't know
bit more
either.
eloquent than that, though. Something along the lines of, "I am afraid to say that I have not."
No matter, you will hear of me soon enough.
yo,
Plenty of-
nice intro there, Bones. So it looks over to Shinichi and yeah. Sorry, I cannot remember your character's name, Izuki, other than the nickname I've given her.
Rihanna.
Rihanna.
Yeah, like, yeah. Well, he looks over those two and sort of like, well, you're next.
I am Rihanna. I am a wandering minstrel. Bard.
Darren does lean over to him to be quote unquote secretary. He's like, you can also shoot flames from her mouth. Do not make her angry.
And then Shinichi was like, "I'm Shinichi. I'm looking for my dad." And he says this in a cat-like slur, almost like he is not used to speaking English or generally at all.
Right.
Like meow name.
Real name, yes, exactly.
Your name is Shinichi. I'm looking for my father. Sasha, or I should say the girl, since she hasn't revealed her name yet, but whatever. The girl kind of giggles at that.
He's adorable.
Yes, he is.
Oh, you have no. Varen's eyes is like, okay. By the way, Red, what's your name? I'm probably not gonna remember, but the rest of them probably want to know.
The girl will speak and say, "My name is Sasha Elinov. I am the council clerk of the City Council of New Flan. I'm the one in charge of taking names and hiring new adventurers. Speaking of which, she pulls out a paper and holds it out to the party and says, "If you wish to begin taking commissions, you will need to sign out this adventure form. If you are a single group, you only need to fill out one. Simply simply sign each of your names here at the bottom and sign your adventuring name at the top. As well, understand that this contract, if you will, prevents us from being responsible for such things as your inevitable or possible demise, and that anything lost by you is not our responsibility.
Varen sighs like, yeah, standard adventuring contract, non-negotiable unless we do something completely outrageous. He actually takes the contract for him. He's like, don't worry, we need to get our the last man of our band. So he looks at everyone and is like, okay, so who wants to go find Bright Eyes?
As you ask those questions, the doors to the council hall open as two guards toss Azazel into the chamber.
Oh.
There he is.
Hey, Bright Eyes, how's it going?
Azazel will use his awakened mind to kind of almost shout at Varian, like, there is no summoning circle here. There is no circle here.
Right. Meet. Oh, he's like, yo, Bright Eyes, introduce yourself to Red. He sort of points to Sasha. It's like maybe she can help you. By the way, we need you to sign something. It's like, I don't use that whole mind speak thing. That freaks me the frack out, man.
Zazel looks over and establishes the same awakened mind communication with Sasha, and asks for the summoning circle.
Sasha stares at you worriedly.
Azazel turns back to Baron and asks through the awoken mind. Still, all communication happens telepathically with Azazel, unless stated otherwise. Just gonna go ahead and throw that out there. No one hears him unless he wants them to hear him. He will ask Varin, where and what do I sign?
He's like this paper, and introduce yourself properly to Red. Not this whole mind speaks thing. Say your name and why you're here. You Bright Eyes. Oi.
Azazel will draw a dagger from his cloak, slice his thumb open, and then put his bloody thumbprint on the paper and sheath the dagger.
Ah, classic.
You just see my character that's like, can I just sign and go?
Varen's like, okay, look, I don't know his look. He hasn't exactly introduced himself, but I call him Bright Eyes, and he's looking for some summoning circle. Okay, not for what reason or what purpose. Don't care.
Azazel will turn to Varin and just scream Azazel at him.
Right, Azazel. Thank you, Bright Eyes.
I would like to point out the way she writes his name. Basically, he tries to write his name with the pen at first, but gives up. So he takes the ink, puts his finger in it, and then writes his name that way.
I'll say I will write her name with a flourish.
Yeah, same here.
Just we're not just like, we're just a rare group. Just don't mind it.
Althea is a noble after all.
Right?
Varen actually signs it pretty. Varen signs it, and if anyone, when Sasha looks at it, it almost like he kind of directly copied the way Alia, the way Miss character, the way she signed it.
Althea.
Althea, right? And then, although he's like, oh wait, group name. He actually scribbles something at the top real fast. He's like, there we go. We're official. Like, he's like, I don't know how the rest of you feel about the group name, but I've got our group name for us.
What did you write?
It's like he's like band of the. He's like the band of. He's like. Oh, sorry, brain's moving too fast. That's by the way. Band of the Shrieking Hawk.
All right.
Whatever it works. Whatever it works.
No objections? Good. He slides it back to Sasha. He's like, there we go. He's like, this is the band of the Red Hawk. I'm like, we don't really have an official leader yet. He's like, but don't worry. Whatever you need done, we'll do it. Small compensation fees. Not no. Well, of course, with beyond our is of course required, and whatever the hell Bright Eyes needs. I swear, if he keeps talking me through his mind, I am going to shoot him.
All right.
So
Okay.
she's going to take the paper and sign it because she hasn't signed it yet. And when she signs it, you can't even make out her name.
He looks. Yeah, Varen actually looks at it. Looks at her. Is like, what the heck is this chicken scratch?
Just call my John Hancock.
What else?
It's like she just said it's my signature. That's how I write all the papers.
How about you let me sign stuff for you from now on, okay, honey?
This point, he gets the whole mind trick thing. He hears that no one needs to remember my name. He needs it at that.
Right.
Straight to your head. So it's like she goes, it's like hint, hint. Hopefully, kind of triggering his I guess his inner outlaw thing too.
Yeah, he's like, oh right, gotcha. He sort of winks at her. He's like he slides it. Then of course that's when he slides it back. He's like to Sasha after Rem signs it. So Rem was it? Oh, Rema. I'm officially changing your nickname to Rem. Okay.
Alright. Sasha takes the paper. You see her sign something on the paper, and then she stamps it with the mark of Newfoundland. She sets it next to her on a large stack of a great many other papers of a similar variety. And you suddenly get a realization for just how many adventurers have come to this town.
And they all failed.
You see Varen actually do a quick count. Like, that's a lot.
So I'm guessing we're not gonna be able to see the council right away. She just
Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah, Sasha will respond and say, if you perform adequately and manage to do well with the missions that the council has given me to start new adventurers with, then maybe after some time you will get a chance to meet one or two of them.
Yeah, that's fine by us. Besides, we need to get going. Righting wrongs, doing the whole adventuring thing. We'll probably see you later. Bye. Of course, that's why he sort of motions everyone to leave. Because he needs to actually find out some more about these people. He sort of signed his life with. It's
Pretty much. Just like everyone else, let's go check out. I guess an inn right quick. Figure out where we stay.
He's like, yeah, of course. Anyone actually who has pretty good hearing would probably hear him mutter to himself, like, "Cannot believe I just signed my life away with a bunch of idiots, including two that can speak into my mind."
Before leaving, Azazel will turn back to Sasha and ask if the council knows where the circle is.
Drags. This point, just
No, it's like,
dragging with us. Just dragging with us.
I was like, I know. Just let him ask his question. She'll probably respond. Then we can drag Bright Eyes behind us. Okay. Specifically, we'll have Daisy drag Bright Eyes.
Okay.
No offense, but you look like you're used to roughing up people, if you know what I mean.
So before all of you leave, Sasha will say, Sasha will wave to you and say, please return when you are ready for your first commission. She hasn't, after all, given you a mission yet.
Yeah, we're just, right now we're kind of just figuring
We're
out where we're gonna stay and just basic introduction to ourselves, just figuring out, okay, just who the hell did we just sign our lives away with?
Yeah, pretty
Right.
much what we're probably going to do. She's probably going to ask Barrett to come with her to a tavern.
Mhm.
Figure it'd be easier
Tavern
for the
sounds
two of us to get information than a whole
Yeah.
group of people.
Right.
Cough, cough. Shady people doing it's probably a lot easier because we can do it any way we want.
Yeah, Paladin's a little.
Right. Alright, so you all step out of the council chamber. You can see the city of Newfoundland, or the civilized area of Newfoundland all around you. So, yeah, where are you headed?
Well, most likely, Rem and Varen are heading towards some sort of tavern. You know, let's do with the loosest sense of morality.
So what she will also make mention that we should probably have a place to meet up at after we get information.
Yeah.
Probably a good idea.
So it I guess she'll look at Anichi and trust her. Let's see, where do you think we should meet up at? We're going to the tavern. If you find a place to stay with the others, can you come send someone and get us?
Mrs. BRB.
I know, that's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking Sunichi.
Alright.
By the way, Autumn comes along because he is able to negotiate to sleep there for free by
Right.
acting for them.
All right.
You're heading to...
I can tell them giving us some lodgings. I'm sure.
Yep. If you're headed off towards the tavern, this would be the location of it.
All right.
I'll toss the party token over here since you're splitting the party at the moment. Go ahead and drag any party members that are going to the tavern over this way. And there are 3 other people not going to the tavern, so where are you headed?
Zaza will begin poking around in like alleys and places where street urchins like to stay to see if he can find.
Actually, you could just ask Shinichi about that. He has city secrets. His background is urchin.
Zazzle's not going to ask a kid where he can find a summoning circle to see if his demonic presence can be summoned up and some questions.
Good point.
At this point, after kind of splitting off everyone, you see Ron. Thank God, I got away from them. Thank God.
So, Varen's like, oh, you have no idea how loud that bright eyes can be in your head. So Rem, what's your story? There's probably some reason you came all the way out here.
You
We're
can.
talking.
She will kind of loosely say, "I'm here to gather information."
About what? About what exactly? I thought you bards knew a lot.
Mostly about the council.
Oh, good. Oh, goody. ain't that nice?
So what are the other 3 party members, other 2, I guess, party members doing?
Yeah, I guess Althea and Shinichi are looking for a suitable place to stay.
Yeah, I kind of rolled the 13 on investigation.
Yeah,
I thought this was the tavern.
that is the tavern.
Yeah.
They're looking for an inn, not a tavern.
Yeah, pretty much what we're doing. The 2 shady people are going to the tavern to get information from the shady people, while the rest of the
Tavern was
party
the
is
one
looking
with
for.
lodgings because that's the reason I went there.
Yeah, if you're joining Althea and Shinichi to find lodgings, that would be over here.
Ah, okay.
So, yeah, they're going to a bar, and Shinichi and Althea are headed to an inn. So,
And really, Althea would not let Shinichi go to a bar.
right.
But yeah,
So-
I'm using the Piper demand feature anyways to get our free lodging.
Alright. So, Ranger, what's your deal?
Huh? Quick question. Which of these areas is the slums? Is it the northernmost part, or?
The slums are this area here. If you scroll down to the bottom of the map, you'll see that they're color coordinated.
Yeah,
And
some of them are
each
pretty
district
close.
is
That's
labeled
one thing.
there. So this area here, this color, is the slums.
So Azazel is in the slum area and this dock area.
Essentially, he's between Newtown and Old Town.
Yeah,
Right.
trying to find the most of the savory, and by savory I mean unsavory people.
There is a wall there. It's not on the map because I didn't have the room between buildings, but there is actually a wall that goes between the two areas.
Oh,
Yeah, he probably runs into the wall. He's like,
oh well. I guess I'll stay on the dock side then.
Yeah. I mean, the seedier activity would probably occur nearer the slums, but there is a great big wall here because they erected a wall to keep out the monsters from the civilized area. So
Not the slums from the.
yeah. Anyway, what did you say, Yuzuki, before my brother said something?
Oh, she was asking what's his deal coming here because he doesn't seem like the adventuring type.
Like, look, like I said before, name's Varen, and the reason I'm here, let's just say, let's just say, I wasn't exactly wanted back on mainland. So when I saw that there was a boat getting out of there fast, I jumped on board. Kind of faked the signature too.
Sounds like a good idea. So, I guess we'll figure out what we're going to do here. Seems like the only way of getting to the council is doing the jobs.
Yeah, look. I don't want to say anything bad about Daisy and the others, but they seem a little bit. Some of them seem a bit too nice, and as for Bright Eyes, I think he's a little nuts. He's looking for some weird summoning circle.
Yeah, I see. So it looks like we're going to have to be the main ones of the group.
Yeah. Just look. Let's just play this by ear. Play it cool, and hopefully Rebecca. I won't need to ask Rebecca for help. He sort of taps his heavy crossbow.
Alright, and no, let's see what we can get.
Yeah.
So at this point, there'll be partying entering the tavern after.
Alright.
So what did we see in the tavern?
As you enter the tavern, you find a fairly seedy looking place. Along the back wall, you can see three giant barrels, or three giant wooden barrels. In the center barrel is a large. I can speak really. On the middle barrel, you can see what kind of looks like a fake green dragon head. You notice that there seems to be steam coming out of its nostrils. The barkeeper standing in front of the barrels, right behind the bar, is a gruff looking man. He looks pretty beefy. He wears a sleeveless vest with no shirt on underneath, along with a simple pair of pants and whatever. Standing off more towards the side is a sort of orcish but humanish looking creature. Its skin is orange and it has very, very large muscles. And it kind of sits on a stool and its eyes glance left and right. You can see what seems to be some kind of a wooden platform directly underneath the stool. Aside from that, you can see a few patrons just kind of sitting around doing various activities. Two people seem to be playing some kind of card game off to one side. One guy is lying on the bar, completely passed out. One of the stools actually has some kind of a green sludge dripping off of it. The rest of the patrons are just random people just kind of sitting around drinking their ale and chatting about whatever events.
Reminds me.
place.
Is that apparent size is like almost reminds me of home. Before the government wised up, but yeah, oh well. So so who do you want to talk to? The big burly guy, or the big burly guy, the guy who's passed out, or the guy who's playing cards?
She looks around. I guess we could talk to the innkeeper. I could. Old trick we used to do, at least I used to do, is I would just play music. People seem to open up more when they have music and rum in them.
Good point. But just gonna say this right now. If anyone asks if anything gets taken, I didn't see anything.
Gotcha. So, at this point, now I walk up to the barkeeper. Hello there. I was wondering what establishment you have here.
The barkeeper turns to you with a very stout face and says, "What do you want?"
I was wondering if I could play my music here. It should liven up the place and get more people to drink.
The barkeeper looks over to the orc-looking dude and says, "Yo, Crusher, music alright?" The orc-looking thing kind of grunts, and the barkeeper nods at you and says, "Okay."
Alright, so...
That brief pause.
yeah, a brief pause. So, pretty much we're not going to nod to Barry, and that so he can do his thing now that...
Okay. Van's gonna do his thing. Well, first off, I'm going to do a quick sort of investigation around just to see if I could just in case I could see more perception to see if I can see anything. Investigation / perception to see if I can see anyone who's still sober, still partially sober, but looks like they know a lot about the city aside from Crusher and the barkeep.
Alright, so while he's doing that, I was going to set up and start playing.
Okay.
That would probably be more of an insight.
Oh, something again. That's actually better for me.
Alright.
What's your insight? +4?
My insight, yeah, it's +4
Nice.
and 13.
13. Alright. Examining the faces and movements of the people, you can tell that the people playing cards are very drunk. They seem to be playing some kind of game of Go Fish, but you notice that they keep asking for things like 519s and 234s. To which the other person says "Go Fish," and they keep having to draw over and over again. The deck of cards is getting very small, and you notice that they seem to a couple of them seem to have good collections of cards, but don't realize it because they're so overly drunk. The guy that's passed out is clearly just beyond drunk. There do seem to be a couple of guys, though, kind of holding ales in their hands. They don't seem to be that drunk, but about as sober as you would expect from a person in a tavern, though. Not drunk, but not sober.
Yep. Well, he goes to those guys like, he's like, "Gentlemen, look, I just got into this town, and I'd love to." Well, first off, he's going to actually pass by the guys who are busy playing cards, and let's just and well, yeah, I'm actually gonna use sleight of hand to see if I can take a little bit, like take a look. You sleight of hand to take whatever sort of money's in one of their pockets.
All right.
And of course, he's probably using distraction because she's like I said, she's starting to play. She's not doing nothing like major, but she's just doing like cheerful songs.
Oops.
Right.
Songs to, I guess, get their attention. I'm not gonna roll anything. I'm just gonna use like what Jared did, 14, just taking 10.
Alrighty.
She's not trying to be like good. She's just trying to just enough to where everyone can, I guess, clap. Sure.
Oh boy. Oh well, might as well do the stealth to see if they actually see me for next.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, please let this be high because I don't want because I do not want to find out why that guy got his name of Crusher. No.
19.
Bugger. Oh.
Well, they also are drunk,
They
so
also are drunk.
and distracted. So
You walk by one of the guys, kind of reach into their pockets and snatch a small bit of money. Apparently 10 electrum, which is odd because I don't think they would be carrying electrum. Let me do a reroll on that because electrum is actually like supposed to be really rare.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's something that they would actually carry. 8 gold.
they get gold.
Yeah, that's even better than the 10 electrum. Alright.
Yeah. Baron's like, he sort of chuckles. He's like, these poor saps don't even know what hit him. But on his way to that's when he sort of gets to the guys that aren't completely drunk, but are a little tipsy. He's like, gentlemen, hey, me and my associate just got in town, and we would love to know exactly what's going on around here.
Let's see. One of the gentlemen looks up at you and says, "You want to know what's going on around here? Let me tell you what's going on around here." He grabs you like puts his arm around your neck and pulls you down right next to him and says, I tell you this much. Them slums, there's nasty things in there, man. I was in there yesterday, and I got smacked hard by an ogre. Not just any ogre either. A big ogre. Like this guy, he had a massive club, slapped me right in the face with the thing. I was passed out for hours.
Okay, I'm gonna do a quick insight to see if he's telling a tall tale or whether he actually got slapped upside the head by an ogre.
Alright.
17.
He seems pretty trustworthy about that, actually.
He very interested in Muslim guys like, oh crap, ogres. I'm prepared for those. It's like that's like, ugh. Like how'd you get away from an how'd an ogre not eat ya? Because some of those guys were pretty bloodthirsty. And no offense, but you look like you could make a nice meal for one of them, or one of your buddies saving your butts.
To that, the guy next to him actually says, "Ha! Well, if it hadn't been for me, you see, after my buddy here got smacked over the head by the ogre's club, I stepped in and did a little bit of combat with the ogre. Of course, I am more than powerful enough to handle such a creature on my own. I took it down with no problems at all. I then grabbed my buddy and carried him right out of there."
Okay, I'm gonna use the same 17 to see if he actually did this sort of thing, or whether he's sort of embellishing a little bit.
He seems to be embellishing pretty heavily.
Varen's like, he's sort of thinking, it's like, and I'm the king of the dwarves. But he doesn't say that. He's like, huh? Well, what about your third friend over there? What was he doing the whole time?
The third guy looks up to you and says, "What was I doing?" Ugh, you don't want to know what I was doing. I was dealing some wonderful fighting against the most smelliest creature you would have ever known. Let me tell you, do you know just how horrible trolls smell?
Ugh.
Horrible! Smelly! And you can't
Right.
hurt the dang things! Well,
Oh, no.
I mean, unless maybe you have a little bit of fire or something. But I ain't no mage.
Right. But okay. Thank you for telling me about this one. But what do you think about the council? The guys in charge.
The first guy will say, never met most of them. That Sasha's pretty dang cute, though.
Yeah. Red's she's kind of cute for a human.
The second guy will respond and say, well, of course I have met the council. And let me tell you, they are a fantastic group of people. One of them's actually, he stops and scratches his chin for a moment and goes, I don't remember his name. He's some rich dude, supposedly from this place a long time ago. He was pretty nice. I liked him.
Right. And what about you? What about you there, guy 3?
The third guy stares at you and says, you don't want to meet them.
The downer.
Very inside, he's like he eventually thinks, oh, this has gotten me at least one some pieces of information. But as in terms of the council, bupkis. He's like, well, it's been nice talking to you gents. He actually flips the gold coin into the air. And catches, like, tell you what, how about a small game of chance? I flip my gold piece. Heads, I give it to you. I give it to you 3 to spend it however you want. And if it's tails, you guys give me a gold piece each.
They nod at that.
Okay. And what I'm actually going to have him do is you slide a hand that after he flips it, it looks like it's tails, despite him using a real gold piece.
Right.
And here we go. 17.
Nice. You fool the slightly drunks. They grumble and hand you a gold piece each.
He's like, thank you kindly, gents. Of course, as he walks away, he flips into the air and catches the game. He's like, suckers. He's like, yeah. He walks over to Rem. He's like, hey, Rem, I got some information out of some of these guys. Don't exactly know how useful it is. Well, one bit, probably a little bit of information. Apparently, there's some ogres and trolls in the slums, so we may want to avoid that place as much as possible for now. But as for about the council, we'd be better off trying an actual inn than this place, because drunks. Unless you want me to go talk to the barkeep.
At this point, she would kind of, I guess, tilt her head towards the innkeep, and then I guess mention that it wouldn't hurt to ask while she's setting up for her next song. How are the crowd people doing? Like the people in the tavern, do they look more, I guess, lighten up to the music?
They're the The few who are like really like taking notice of it seem to be enjoying it pretty well.
All
Some of them are just so
yeah,
drunk that they're not even paying attention.
Damn. All right.
Sorry.
But yeah, she does have her pouch out in front of her while she's playing. Wouldn't hurt to ask the innkeeper a question or two.
Okay. At that point, he actually
You
puts
can always
the
buy
individual.
information because she
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
she was just pretty much it wouldn't make anything that you can always buy it from the gold you deserved.
He's like,
Watching.
yeah, he does actually. He's like, no, he's like, you saw that, huh? Old trick. Like, love that old trick. It's like, at that point, he sort of bows, letting her, it's like, to anyone who wasn't, real up close, it looked like he was just asking her to, about the next song. So
Alright.
at that point, he walks over to the barkeeper, like, hey, sir, mind if I ask you a couple questions?
All
The
right.
barkeep folds his arms over his chest and says, "What you want?"
Just your take on the city and the council, and I don't mind giving you a little, let's say, commission for this information if you catch my drift. He smiles.
The barkeeper thinks for a moment and says, Newfoundland's kind of nice place. Good business. He shrugs after that.
Hoo-hoo!
Wow. That's 24
Wow.
on that performance check. Alright.
She's going out on this one. Like, she's even dancing to it too, just to get everyone like riled up with it.
Right.
Varen actually hands the guy two gold pieces. Well, two of the gold pieces he earned from the three schmoes over there. He's like, thanks for the information. But if you ever need my friend to perform here again, he quickly takes out a piece of parchment, scrolls his name down. He's like name's Varen Everfree. Like my friend Rems. You could say I'm a agent.
The barkeeper takes it and then nods. You gonna buy something?
Oh, I bought information, but how much for the ale? 1 gold.
Like a house special.
Varen actually flips him a gold. It's like done deal.
He grabs he takes the gold, grabs a mug, fills it up, and hands it to you.
He's like cheers. He's like cheers, good sir, and he downs it.
Alright. Make a constitution saving throw.
Okay.
It is a dwarf after all.
Yep. You should be pretty good with that.
Oh.
Wow.
Ooh, strong stuff.
Fails on a DC of 10. Yeah.
I've been sober for a long time, alright?
You guzzle the ale down, and it kind of burns as it goes down your throat. You cough a little bit, and it's some pretty strong stuff, man.
He's like
you've tasted pretty strong ale before, but this is some pretty strong ale.
It's like, whoa. Tell the guy who you supply this to, he's doing a great job. Ugh, give some dwarves, a few dwarves I know run for their money.
Suddenly some hair grow on your chest more.
Right?
Wouldn't surprise me.
Alright.
And he pretty much waits for Rem to finish up before sort of motioning like, okay, I got what I need. I got all the information I got. Let's split.
Nice. 2d6. Alright. When Renoa finishes up, the people around the tavern, having thoroughly enjoyed the dancing and things like that she was doing, they toss a few silver up to her. Uzuki's muted.
Uzuki is BRB.
Oh, Uzuki is BRB. I didn't see that. Oh, yep. I see the BRB there. Alright. We'll just assume that Renoa continues, moves on.
Yeah.
So for the other half of the party, during all of this, you all found a pleasant inn. You talked with the innkeeper a bit, got yourself some nice rooms, that sort of thing. So, don't know what you want to do from there.
Are the tavern folks coming to the inn or the other way around?
I think they asked one of the party members or one of the others to come get them once they found an inn.
Yep.
So, which I assume one of them will do.
Yeah.
I guess the paladin will go.
Right.
Alton is busy working there right now.
Right. So, Althea, I guess, in that case.
And she's going to drag Shinichi with her probably.
So.
Did Mist get muted?
Yep. Yep.
I just realized I was muted. Whoops.
Okay.
I said she would probably leave Shinichi at the inn.
Oh. Okay.
There's fish soup to be had.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fish soup.
So, yep.
Alright.
And it tastes fishy.
So you make your way to the tavern, inform them of the inn, and I assume travel together.
Yeah.
Yep.
Minus a certain mage who's poking around everywhere looking for a summoning circle.
Yes. Azazel, speaking of you.
You're about to do stuff, or you may need to deal with it.
Yes, my two explosives that I have on.
You've been causing quite a riot throughout the city. Earlier, the guards had gotten you and taken you to your party members. Now the guards have found you again, still wandering around. Rumors have spread that you are still searching for some sort of summoning circle. A few guards holding long swords step up to you and say, "Sir, if you will come with us."
Oh my god.
Gosh.
Nick.
Oh, is it my turn already?
Yeah, this is kind of why I woke you back up.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, you guards just asked you to come with them.
Oh,
And they're bearing weapons!
Yeah. You got the cousin right, man.
I've just been.
You've been shouting to people's minds, man.
Yeah. Rumors
Right,
have
we're gonna
started to spread that some weird guy in a cloak is searching for some summoning circle. It hasn't turned out well, as guards suddenly step up to you, brandishing weapons, asking you to come with them.
Alright, we're gonna run for it.
Hey, kid, he's gonna like it. Start the Penny Hill theme up.
Oh dear, looks like we might lose one of our party members already.
Yeah.
So here's what's gonna go down. I need you to
Alright.
make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
back. So
good.
what did I miss?
Welcome back.
Oh my
you got
gosh.
10 silver from the people in the tavern for your performance.
So it didn't go well.
Oh my gosh.
The guards rush you. They grab you and pin you to the ground.
Alright.
The guards pull out a few chains and bind your hands.
Alright,
they
whoever's-
say
I might speak to them and tell them that Sasha Alanov knows me.
the guards smirk and say, "How convenient, 'cause that's where you're going."
Alright.
Pulling on the chains in such a way that you are forced to drag across the ground, they carry you off to the council building.
Okay, so
Wait.
The guards.
Wait. Like what? Like I can see at this moment, Varen gets this chill down his neck. He's like, looks around. He's like, why do I have the feeling Bright Eyes is doing something very, very, very stupid? He says that to Rena.
it's probably because he is. He's probably getting kidnapped. He probably got dragged by the police and guards again.
Yeah, like, yeah. Well, not my problem. Not my current problem.
Alright, so
Right.
I'm guessing we meet up back with everyone at the end.
Well, yeah, you guys are all gonna meet up at the end. As for Azazel, you are thrown into the room with Sasha. She looks up at the guards, questioning why he's being thrown in chains. The guards explain what is going on, what they've heard, etc. To this, losing my train of thought here. To this, Sasha kind of nods, looks at Azazel, and says, "Well, if he is causing that much trouble, then I suppose I can summon one of the council members to deal with him."
Oh God!
Oh dear goodness. Oh.
Nick,
Azazel,
Sure.
you are dragged before Uldrich Eberhard.
Alright.
He is an elder man. His hair kind of grayed in his older years. Excuse me. Werner von Erslingen. Sorry, wrong. Looked at the wrong character. You're dragged before Werner von Erslingen. He is a man wearing a full suit of plate mail. Magical plate mail, I should note. Let's see. I need a token for this guy.
Did not expect to bust one of the council members out in session 1, did you?
I definitely did not expect you guys to run into Werner von Erslingen this early.
Anything's possible when you start causing trouble.
Yep.
Well, we technically haven't encountered him yet. Azazel's
Yeah.
the one who's probably gonna have a bad day.
So you are tossed before Werner von Erslingen. The guards explain what is going on. He steps up to you, drawing a magical sword. It glows brightly as he puts the sword to your neck and says, "Speak. What is your purpose here, demon?"
And found out.
Hey,
Asgul
you want me to
and
send this backup character I made last night to you?
Well, if anything, he is signed in with us, so we'll probably end up having to get him at one point. He probably won't kill him. Will probably like deal with him.
Azazel's eyes go angrily behind the hood, and using his awoken mind, he tells Earthslinger to remove the hood from his head.
Oh boy.
Alright.
Here we go. We finally get to see what's behind the hood.
Urslingen grabs the hood and tears it off of your head. He doesn't just remove it, he physically tears it off.
Oh,
So behind the mask, there is absolutely no hair anywhere on the head. The eyeballs have been forcibly dug out, and there is small traces of blood left down from his eyes, where it looks like someone has jammed small orbs in the eye socket's place. And the mouth has been sewn shut by what looks to be sinew, like muscles. Like they physically sewed his mouth shut, so he cannot speak.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Alright.
nightmare fuel.
Well, that would make sense why he doesn't talk.
There's your nightmare fuel for your kids.
That's what I said.
Right.
Let's just be glad Shinichi's not there.
So, Urslingen looks at you and says, "I repeat, what is your purpose here?"
Azazel continues speaking in the awoken mind, and he tells him that a warlock needs to summon his bond to communicate and commune with, at least, every once in a while, to prevent this from happening.
Pretty much, he's just pretty much to summarize. He's just looking for a place where he can talk to his demonic body, so they doesn't look so. Yeah.
Alrighty.
I speak crazy apparently.
What is Urslingen gonna do? He's not happy. Urslingen kicks you to the ground, points his sword at you, and says, "Tell me, who is your demonic master? Is he the one that rules this city?"
Azazel will focus his eyes back onto Urslinger and say the old god is Azazel, and he owns no man, no body. He is everything.
Essentially, it's a roundabout way of him saying, "No, I'm just using this body as a vessel to and I just contact my other body. I'm not related to the guy that's currently got a hold on the city."
Right. Urslingen will put his sword away. He will look up to the guards and say, "Take him to the Bishop Brachio. Perhaps he can cleanse this sad man's mind." He kind of gives you a gesture, sort of equivalent to what people like Catholics would give, like the cross. Except this is the kind of thing that a paladin or whatever of Tyr would give. So whatever that would be, something like that. So yeah, the guards are going to drag you off to the massive.
Wait! Before they drag him off! He's gonna tell him to ask for the screeching hawk band because they can cure this.
No.
Oh God.
Althea does not have the power.
Urslingen will nod. He will look to one of the guards and repeat what Azazel has said. The guard nods in response and walks off. A few moments later, those of you resting in the inn, a guard suddenly steps up to you and informs you one of your one of the people in your adventuring troupe has been causing a stir in the city. Werner von Urslingen, one of the council leaders, wishes to speak to you immediately about him.
Althea will stand up and say, "Very well, I shall go."
They're in size. He looks at the hand of cards they actually had with them. Sort of curses under his breath because he had a good hand of cards.
Althea's volunteering to go alone. He doesn't have to go with her.
No. If anything, Varen's like, I'll go too. If anything, Bright Eyes is gonna want me there by name. It's probably said me by name also. Ugh.
At this point, Rose will put her hand down and sees that her hand was complete shit. And like, I'll come too. He's just like, son of a bitch!
Yeah, Varen's like, I would have wanted to. Damn it!
I'll come too. It would help to have someone with a sweetening tongue, I guess.
He's like, Bones. Look after the kid.
You got it. You så salute.
Alright. The guard takes you off to the council chamber. Inside of the main hall stands Sasha, Werner, and Azazel. Again, his hood removed.
Upon seeing this,
what the hell happened to you?
upon seeing this, Varen's like, oh, that explains
that's-
why he doesn't talk. He
Yeah.
kind of. Ugh.
I'm going to do something, okay?
Can we put a hood back on him?
Althea will mumble at how she's glad that he didn't come.
Right. He's like, okay. He sort of looks at his ass like, yeah.
Well, Snoochie follows us.
Yeah. Well, Varen says out loud, he's like, okay, Varen, okay, Bright Eyes, what the hell were you doing when we were separated?
Azazel will shoot Vern another glance and be like, not out loud, but I can explain whenever you get me out of this.
Right. Like, as Varen actually steps over to Counselor Urslinger. He's like, sorry. He's like, pardon me, guys. I apologize for our friend. He's a little eccentric. We only met on the ship. I don't know everything about him. We only got signed up recently. Look, I'm willing to take most responsibilities unless it involves him killing someone based on his own. But I'll take most responsibility for his actions. So what is he accused of?
Urslingen speaks up and says he is accused. Wow, voice crack. He is accused of attempting to summon a demon into our fair city of New Flan.
Oh,
Azazel will shoot
Oh.
Vern a glance. Like, it's only an avatar.
he's like, oh, the cat, according to Bright Eyes, he sort of motions to his Azazel. It's just something that he can contact with. I'm guessing it's just so that he can reestablish a contact with Sorcerer's power. You know, he's a warlock. You know, some of them do make deals with demons in order to get this power. I'm guessing this is what happens when Azazel doesn't keep in contact with the guy he made the deal with for very long. Oh God, I'm gonna need a deception check on that.
Oh, okay, guys. Just to say, by the time Shinichi sneaks in, then finally when he catches up and to try to listen in, he sees Azel's face, and yeah, he rolls a 9 on stealth. He screams.
Told you not to. Got it with a kid. While Beric's doing that, since
I'll say I would have gone over to comfort him the moment he screamed.
well, see, that proves that we didn't know about him. To kind of help with what Beric's saying, we will also take one of the jobs you offered us as, I guess,
just as an incentive to show that we're on the up and up. We didn't know that he had this condition, and hell, we'll do it for half charge.
yes, we'll do it for half charge. We'll do it for half charge. Just tell us what we need to do. We'll take him with us. We'll keep closer watch on him so he doesn't do this again. No deception either. She's actually saying the truth for this one. Normally she would try to lie, but she's like, this is council member, can't lose a way out of. So just do it this way.
Yeah, it's like,
All right. Von Urslingen will nod at you and say, "That does sound. What's the word? That sounds like a decent offer. I will take you up on this, as long as you said, you keep a close eye on him. If I find him wandering my streets again, he will be taken to the Bishop Brachio to be cleansed."
Fair
He kind
enough.
of smirks when he says that and says, "And if Brachio cannot cleanse him, then I feel pity for your friend's soul."
She said, "Fair enough. If we do have this problem, we will gladly submit to that thing. We will. Our paladin will keep a very close eye on her, and I'll help her."
and if he does try to get away, trust me, I got a way to make sure he doesn't. He sort of looks at Azazel like, you are going. Giving him this glance like, you're costing me so much money right now. You have no idea.
He gets double glare because even Rodon's kind of glaring at him at this point too.
Well, Althea's pretty much not really paying attention, trying to comfort Shinichi.
Well, Shinichi did kind of freaked out there.
And now at this point, do you have a hood or something or a cloak? Because our other compatriot is kind of really scared of his face.
Von Urslingen will toss Azazel's cloak back, or hood back to him.
Thank you.
To that, Urslingen will state, "Since you are offering your services, then here is what I will ask of you. There are 2 missions of which are currently needed. One is simple. Journey off into the slums to the west and work to aid in clearing them.
So the trolls and ogres and stuff that we've been hearing about.
There have been rumors of trolls and ogres, none that have been confirmed. So far, most of our adventurers who have come back alive have informed us of kobolds, orcs, and hobgoblins. It is possible, of course, that trolls and ogres may be the ones killing off the adventurers who have not returned alive.
Well, if there are trolls there, we would need some tools to help deal with them.
Urslingen would nod in response and say, yes, from what I remember, trolls are pretty weak to fire. It keeps their regeneration at bay.
So we would need something that would help us with that.
Let's see. He would say, you could cast some kind of fire magic, or if you were carrying some torches, one of you could light a torch and hit the troll with it, or something to that variety. I'm not sure if there's anything particular that we could offer, but I'm sure you could, if you lack these items, you could likely speak with the merchants in town.
Okay.
He will then continue, saying, the second mission, if you noticed Proclamation 101, it spoke that we are currently in need of the retaking of Sokol Keep. Sokol Keep lies upon Thorn Island to the south. You likely saw the island as you were making your way in to as you were making your way into the docks. It was once a great lighthouse that was used for the city of Flan. Alas, now it is the last stronghold of Flan to fall before the dragon armies destroyed everything. Within, what we know is that there are supposedly undead. Skeletons, zombies, things of that nature. Beyond that, we have no other further information. The one thing we do know, there was a cleric.
Andy dropped from the call.
Yeah, I saw that a while ago.
Okay, we'll freak out. There he goes, he's back.
Yay!
Hey!
He's back.
We missed
Welcome back.
you.
Our
So
internet completely crashed.
Okay, yeah, well, pretty much slums, cobalt, stuff like that. Maybe an ogre, troll, they haven't got reports of it. And second place is a keep full of undead.
Yeah.
Okay, Okay, so our options are between clearing up the slums or this keep, right?
Yep. If you look on the map, you can see this island on the. Well, you're not connected to the server yet. But if you look on the map, there's a little island to the south of the city. That's where Thorn Island. That's Thorn Island, and on Thorn Island is the Sokol Keep. Said to be rumored to be full of undead. As I was saying right before you reconnected, there's said to have been a powerful cleric. It's said that he placed a mighty enchantment on the keep just before he died. It said that ever since then, that is when the undead appeared and began swarming the keep.
Okay, Varen's actually going to say he's like, actually, I heard the reports that there is actually an ogre and a troll in the slums with the kobold. So those of my rumors are true. So yeah, there is
I told him about that. And
Yeah.
Okay.
so what Noah's going to do? She's going to kind of pull Barrett to the side. Let us discuss this before we pick one.
Yeah. Okay.
Undead are going to be a problem for us. She's kind of mentioned that and points at both our weapons.
Yeah. So what? So what? You want? So he's like, so what? You want to go tango with you? You want to do the tango with a troll?
No, I don't. But what else do we have? Like,
Azazel shoots
I'll
Baron
say it.
glance, like undead and
Well,
easy peasy.
He sort of glares at Azazel. He's like, okay, so I know what you're voting for.
yeah. She's going to ask. I guess we're going to look at the paladin. Oh, what about you? We might as well get everyone in this discussion.
Althea will say that undead would be the better option to take for now. As if we encountered a troll, we would have a fair amount of trouble defeating one.
Yeah.
That's 2 for the troll. That's 2 for the keep. 2 for the slums. Hey, kid, how you holding up?
He is still
Althea's
kind of
been
quiet.
watching Shinichi's view of Azazel.
Yeah.
Pretty much, if we do go to the keep, we'll have me and Varric will have to, I guess, acquire new weapons. At the very least, something to use just in case of skeletons.
Derek's like, actually, it just might be you that might be a new weapon, because he actually pulls out a warhammer that's been dangling from the side of his coat. He's like, I happen to know how to bust a few skulls.
Okay, so I'm gonna want to need a weapon.
Yeah. Look, Daisy, take the kid back to take the kid quickly back to Bones. Get Bones back here, and we'll get his lot on this.
Yeah,
Don't worry, we ain't gonna decide without you.
Yeah,
And
we'll wait.
And I don't think
Althea will say, make sure Azazel's hood is reattached by the time we get back.
I'll do my best. He looks over at him. He actually looks over at him at the council member. He's like, what exactly happened to his hood? And do you have something that I can use to reattach it with?
At this point, do you have bending or something like that to reattach it? That'd be nice.
Let's see. None of the council members or anything are really mages. Most of them are like fighters and stuff like that.
At this point, what if knowing that it's Eden based, she will take off her own I guess cloak. Now you can see her. Now you can actually see her scales and stuff like that, like her scaling on hands, scales, like sparsely on her body, and she'll just put it over her nasal for now.
So essentially, you two just swapped cloaks.
Yes.
Alright.
Azazel
She's
will
okay.
comment in Riona, using his awoken mind to comment to Riona, like, this cloak is both scaly and effeminate. I don't understand.
She will actually talk back to his spine. Just hold this for now. We'll fix. Once we fix yours, we'll get yours back. And she said it back to his spine.
Azazel will be delighted by this and almost kind of like attempt to force his sewn shut mouth into a smile of sorts, and turn back to whatever Earthslinger's plan is at this point.
Okay, so she'll put his broken cloak into his her pouch.
So, and of course, Varen watched him sort of try to force a smile. He's like, okay, what the hell did you say to him that almost made him smile?
Then I'll fix his cloak and give it back to him because he said mine is too feminine.
Look, I mean, like, he's like, look, I can't fault the guy there. It is kind of effeminate. I expect her to slap Varen upside the head for that comment.
She just kind of shrugs. I can't help it. I don't go.
He's like, like, it's like, ugh. Like he sort of sighs. He's like he's sort of mentally calculating in his head. He's sort of thinking like, okay, how much is this going to just is going to cost me in the long run?
But yeah, you will see the scales she has are black.
Yeah, he's like wait, those black scales.
They don't exactly. I guess you said they don't exactly fit my kind, but eh.
Oh boy, he's like he's muttering. He's again muttering under his breath like he's actually there. If either Rem or Azazel could read his mind, he's thinking, great, I'm actually dealing with a demon. Like, I freaking hate demons, but he's good. But he's good at what he does. So maybe, just maybe, I should keep him around just in case. But I just want to put a crossbow bolt right between those lack of eyeballs. Yeah, Varen does not like fiends and demons. He kind of just. He's technically a demon hunter, but he's also kind of a con man. More con man than the demon hunter, but you know, that's kind of, of course. I'm guessing Rem is you know, seeing him sort of struggle with what should I do about this. But he doesn't want you know, Azazel to know that he's thinking about, you know, just capping him.
Yeah. So, how will the council react to Renoa? Because I don't think they've seen something like her before.
Let's see. Von Urslingen would be curious, but he wouldn't really say anything. He's seen a lot in his days as a mercenary, so...
Okay, just curious about that one.
Yeah. He's a well-known mercenary captain, so... He seems
Oh.
like that.
Oh God. Oh God.
Alton arrives.
Ah.
He opens the door and...
Oh, hey.
Worry not, Alton Birktail is here. What is your trouble?
Look.
So we have ultimatum. We have 2 missions to pick from: assaulting undead or having troubles with a troll.
And kobolds and an ogre.
Yeah, an ogre probably be the biggest problem there.
Well, if you ask me, the undead sound much more safe. I mean, heroic than going into the slums.
So you know, mostly undead. I will need another weapon then. My breath weapon will do fine, but yeah, there's a chance I might not be able to use it again. I value exhausted too much, so I would need another weapon if we do take that route, which means we have to find blacksmith.
Baron sighs like, great, I've got to get my hammer dirty. He's like, okay. He sort of claps his hands. He's like, okay. He's like, okay. There, Miss Counselor Slinger, signs up for a round of undead slaying.
Sasha nods, and then she pulls out a slip of paper. She says, "If you will sign this, then please." It is a contract to the Commission of Sokol Keep. She has amended it so that instead of a 300 gold reward, you're only getting 150. And it specifically states in she has a bit circled that says something along the lines of if you don't return, it's the council can't be held responsible. You know?
Just to say, Shinichi isn't there, so he gets 300 gold.
Upon seeing the fact that they dropped from 300 to 150, Varen inhales very sharply. He's like, they sigh like. He's like, don't think about it. He quickly signed not only his name, but he actually does manage to mimic how Shinichi wrote his signature. He pretty much somehow he quickly and before anyone else can notice, pretty much signs all 6 of their names. And it's like done. There we go. See you later. At that point, wait, have they actually unshackled Azazel yet?
They have not yet. Also, the 300 gold is an overall amount, not for each character.
Yeah, I know. But that's why he sort of inhaled sharply because he realized that instead of getting 50 gold each, they'd only be getting about 25. So it's like,
Yep.
he actually asked them. He actually asked the councilman for him the keys to his Azazel's shackles.
Yeah, we might actually keep him shackled up for now.
He's like, I'm keeping the key for when we don't need for when we do need to keep.
They might actually hand the key to Althea.
Yeah, that's my plan. It's like pretty much like have the key to Althea. Like I'll keep it, and I'll actually keep, and he'll actually be like, okay, he's like, okay, Bright Eyes, we know what you need to do. Come on. He actually tugs on the chains like kind of like he would for a dog that he would need to tell him to come with him.
Right.
So, I'm sorry, I don't. What is your character? Is it a warlock or a bard?
It is a warlock.
Warlord. Oh, damn. Okay, not your character. The other one.
Oh. Alton is a bard. Varen is a ranger, and I think Althea is a paladin.
Yeah, I know what. I just didn't know what Alton was.
Alton is a warlock, yeah.
It's a warlock. Okay. Artemis. Wow.
But not openly.
Yeah. Well, I would guess she would kind of assume. She could probably sense a little magic. Can you fix this? She holds out the cloak.
No idea how to.
Damn. Okay. Damn. You just hear. Damn. Come out of her mouth because she actually wants her cloak back.
Actually, what they're inside. He's like, okay, look. You actually see him take out from his bag. You actually see him take out some thread and he was like, give me the other half of the cloak. Give me the part that got ripped off.
She hands it over.
And Varen actually does sew it back on because he's like, look. Before I went my separate ways, my papa used to work at a smithy, and he had me sew some pieces of leather together. So this is no big deal.
Yeah, give a cloak back.
Yay.
Because she's like, I kind of missed that because she doesn't like getting stared at because she.
He actually does it actually pretty quickly and again pretty quickly gets Azazel's cloak back onto him and Ram's back on her. She's like, he's like if you haven't noticed, I've got pretty fast finger work. He sort of twirls his fingers, sort of in a flourish.
Alright, so she was where's the closest blacksmith? Because I do need it. I'm not prepared to fight undead.
It's like well, we could probably you and Daisy go look around for that. I'll take Azazel back to me and Bones will take Azazel back to where we're staying. He's like, come on, Bright Eyes.
Alright.
He sort of tugs at the chains for essentially telling Azazel, come on, let's go.
Shouldn't you remove chains so you don't freak people out?
Oh no, I am not. We are not having him unchained until we get onto that island with the undead.
Yeah, we're probably gonna probably unchain that before we're in the mainland. He's probably like, no, guys, you can trust me. No.
Yeah, I have expected Azazel to start screaming into Varen's mind, "Release me!" or some such crap like that.
Soon.
Except Althea has the key.
Yeah, you have the key, but we're dragging him off. So.
Right.
Alright, so I'm gonna follow Freya to a blacksmith or something to get a sling. I'm just gonna get a sling because it's easier for me to stay ranged.
Makes sense. Alright. Yeah, you easily find the nearest blacksmith, pick yourself up a sling, return to the party, who have all made it to the inn at this point.
To find Shinichi asleep.
I would like to take a sling as well.
Because it's easier to fight. At least getting one. Okay, what's up, me and Alton? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yay! I said it right. I'm bad with names. So me and Alton pick up slings. Simple, easy to use weapons. So.
Yeah, it's total 1 gold for no wait, not 1 gold. Sorry, it's like 1 silver one swing, and ammunition is just 4 copper.
Yep.
No, it's a good thing. It's a good thing somebody just got. It's a good thing 2 people just came to a little bit of extra money.
Yes, I know, right? So,
Oops.
we
Yeah,
got
the nail on the head
equipment.
there.
So it's a 1d4 bludgeoning. Not as good as my longbow, but
What can you do?
can't really do much against undead. So
Alright, so you return to the end, you awaken Shinichi,
Yeah.
and
I'll say I would have picked up a light hammer.
yeah. You make your way to the docks, where you again meet with Rolf. You explain what it is you are doing, where you have to go. Rolf readies the ship, and you leave from the docks to Thorn Island.
During the travel, Azazel will ask Varin to set him free.
He's like, not until we get to the island. They're bright eyes. Look. It's like, look. Not that I don't want to set. Not that I don't want you unchanged, but while we're in this city, we need to keep you under watch, because you can't go around asking normal people where to find a circle where you can summon, a hellish counterpart. But
Azazel looks down at his feet, then looks back up, and his eyes sear really bright, and he kind of shouts back, well, like, what is the difference between a god walking this world and a demon walking this world? Two otherworldlies in a place they do not belong.
he's like, oh, so he's like, wait. He's like, wait, what? He's like, wait, I thought you were. The councilman said you were a demon. You're not a demon?
Azazel's eyes will begin to pulse through various brightnesses of white. Like, what is a demon but someone that you do not care for?
And it's like, look, I ain't into philosophy and all that. Just look, we do this job. Maybe, just maybe, we can find something there to help you, contact your other half, so you don't look like you're half zombie.
Then the best bet would be for you to release me.
When we get to the island, there, bright eyes.
And how will I get off this boat?
Actually, his feet aren't chained up, just his hands.
So then what is the point of keeping me chained up at all? I'm on the boat with you right now.
It's like, well, for one thing, I don't have the key. And I'm kind of well, hate to say this, you are costing me 25 gold because of your little outrage.
Azazel starts jumping up and down to shake the money in his pockets currently, and he screams at Varin to just take the fucking money anyway.
He's like, look, I ain't a charity. He actually gathers up the gold, and sort of puts it back in Azazel's pocket. He's like, I'm not gonna take your gold, not this way anyway. And as soon as they dock, he's gonna be like, yo, Daisy, the key.
I think they're BR back mode right now.
Yeah, Mia Uzuki and Mist are all currently on Be Right Back mode, apparently.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. It's like they are just watching this scene like a Baron shouting at him and Hazel just bouncing around like a crazy man. And I bet the captain is looking at them like, you know these people?
So then.
Oh, wait, Mister, you back? Because I saw you do something. Not quite, I guess. I thought I saw her do something, but never mind.
See any of those three back yet.
Oh boy.
Whale?
I would.
Whale's back.
Yes. I know to say it wants to be BRB and I'm like, what?
Yeah. Uzuki's Be Right Back, Igor Be Right Back, Mist was Be Right Back.
Well, I just got back, so.
Okay, but so essentially, after Azazel and Varen have a little mental and not so mental shouting at each other, which you guys probably thought was extremely funny. Baron did ask Althea,
Althea.
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 Althea, or she keeps calling her Daisy for the key to Azazel's shackles.
Alright. She herself will unlock Azazel's shackles before slipping the key back into her bag.
It's like Baron actually sighs. He's like, okay, look. He sighs like, okay, look, Azazel. Okay, look, Bright Eyes, Azazel, whatever you want to call yourself. You stay with us and make sure that you don't go random asking strangers for that summoning circle. And maybe, just maybe, we might be able to find a way for you to do it discreetly. And if you don't, well, at that point he actually brings out his heavy crossbow and points it at him. He's like, I won't mind having to put a bolt through what remains of your skull.
Those eyes flash at him, and he grumbles and like a low roar into Varen's head that there are far fates worse than dying at your hands.
He's like, thank. Oh, Esor is like, oh, thank you for having me so low on the totem pole. She said, he's like, let's just get this crap over with. He is not happy that he's having to do this for such low pay.
So yeah, so I guess I'll ask too. Will anything happen if you summon him, or is this going to be an idle chat thing?
What was the question?
Pretty much,
Like
what
it-
happens when you summon your other self?
Yeah.
Oh, was this to speak with Azazel?
So it's just to speak. Just
It's
what
like literally brings up an avatar to be like, hey, what are the directives again? And Azazel goes, these are the directives, and he goes, all right, sick.
So that's it. That's pretty much just talk. Good. Okay. That means she was just asking because she would hate to be like, "Hey, our friend just summoned a demon into our city."
No, I don't get to summon anything fun.
Okay, that's all. That's all she's wondering. She just want to make sure that you're not going to be nothing bad will happen if you do it.
Yeah, no, we're not bringing any death and destruction yet.
Keyword there being yet.
Okay, so she will just look at the paladin. Is that okay with you? It's just gonna be a talking thing.
Althea will not.
Okay.
Wait,
Lawful one.
Rolling initiative.
Because it was said to.
Okay. Oh yeah, it has been a few days since the pirates. Oh, crit!
Wow.
And the ranger is, and the guy who is clearly not happy about the situation is taking point.
Right? Alright. So, you all make it to Thorn Island. I will allow you to modify your tokens in whatever way you want to move your characters around there, but that's about where you end up. So you arrive on the island of you arrive on Thorn Island. In front of you lies a very small keep. It seems to be really the only thing on the island. All of the land around you is as dead as can be. The horrible stench of the barren river is very, very you can smell it very strongly here because you're right next to the river. You know that the river is highly poisonous and that it has been poisoning the land for an unknown amount of time, and thus the land around this area has become dead and barren. As you look ahead, you can see a large wooden gate that kind of blocks off the keep from the outside world. And you can also see, sitting in a cage, is a skeleton. The cage is hanging from a wooden. The cage is right around here, by the way. Oh, I actually have the token on visible. Oh. But you can see the skeleton is just sitting in the an iron cage that's kind of dangling from a wooden pole.
Well, is the Baron, after looking around and seeing the skeleton cage, Baron's like, well, not exactly the best place for a summer home, but I've seen worse. He says, sort of smiling to the rest of the party.
Shinichi gives you a confused look.
No, it's just going like he's being sarcastic.
Thank you. He's like, thank you for explaining the joke, Bard.
You're welcome. So you're gonna be such a good joke. I can already tell. So anyway, let's go see what our welcoming gift is about. And she kind of points at the skeleton.
Yeah, like bring out the welcome. Like, no, I just can't wait to see what the welcome wagon is like. If this is their door greeting, really, I'd love to see how they throw parties here.
Right.
They must have wonderful Halloween parties,
So,
right?
Yeah, pretty much. And hey, Halloween special apparently.
Walking
Yep.
over to the cage, I assume.
Yep. I half expect Azazel to just run over to the corpse.
Azazel will attempt to speak to Skinny Bones over there via the awakened mind. Hopefully the skeleton understands at least one language that he can use to communicate with.
As you step near the cage, the skeleton inside suddenly comes to life. He starts cackling at you and says, "Hee hee 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 hee. You can never figure the way in."
Huh.
Yeah, Baron's like okay, I know I had a drink earlier, but did that skeleton just talk?
Yeah, it talked. So
I say I will not.
Okay, so it's not some delayed effect of the tavern's alcohol. Okay.
So yeah, investigation because what?
Alright. You investigate the skeleton and the area around. You find underneath the cage a small leather pouch.
Okay, I'm gonna take
I-
said pouch.
Huh?
I guess I'm gonna take said pouch if it
Right.
doesn't look suspicious.
It just looks like a leather pouch, like something an adventurer would wear for their equipment, kind of thing.
Okay.
You got
so,
a pouch.
Da 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 da. So I guess I'm gonna look inside of it.
Alright. Looking inside of it, you see a crumbling parchment scroll. Upon the scroll are 3 words that are written out.
Black people running Nicto?
The first is Lux, the second is Shestnik, and the third, you're not sure what it is because part of the word seems to be bitten off. But the first part of the word is Samos.
We're going to have to cough at the last part of Samos. Just saying.
Unfortunately, the rest of the word seems to have literally been bitten off by something.
Alright, so she's gonna look at the skeleton since you know it talks. What's this about?
The skeleton cackles at you and says, "These 3 code words do something inside. Too bad you don't have all of them."
I'm guessing.
I'm sorry. Baron is actually going to cock his crossbow, and he's like, "So, how about you tell us where the rest of them are, okay?" And I'm actually going to do an intimidation check on this.
All
Just
right.
because it's a +1, by the way. Oh, crit!
Oh,
That 21 intimidate.
Oh, goody.
He's like, he sort of points at it, he's like, look, I may not know how to share you with a bolt, but you ain't moving anywhere, and I'm a good shot. So how about you tell us what the rest of these are, or at least where to find the rest? Because trust me, me and Rebecca have an itchy trigger finger, and I am not in the best of moods.
The skeleton cackles at you and says, "You cannot find the rest, because it is only the rest of the third word. Unfortunately, one of the creatures inside several years ago ate it. Unfortunately, that means that it's probably been completely digested by now."
And at that, Varen, he did get the proper information, is going to shoot Skinny Bones in the eye socket.
All right.
Instead of spite.
23. All right.
D10, because it's a heavy crossbow. 9 damage to his eyeball, to where his eye used to be.
9 damage to his eyes. Let's see. I love having to scroll through a PDF file because my legitimate copy of the monster manual has fallen to shreds. So wonderful. Alright, so there's the skeleton. That's the warhorse skeleton. Alright. So you shoot the guy in the eye sockets. He giggles and says, "Let me tell you a small secret."
Okay.
He says, inside of this, inside of Sokol Keep, you will need all 3 words. But most importantly, you will need the 3rd word. The 3rd word, of course, is the one part that's been eaten away. But I'm sure that if you think on it, I'm sure that if you think on it, you could figure it out. After all, you only need to add an OUD to the end.
It's like thanks. I don't. That's like thank you. It's like I won't shoot you again. Let's go.
I think it's an OUD. No, excuse me. It's only a UD, not an OUD.
okay. I had a question. Since I'm a sun dragon, do my scales kind of shine?
Probably something to that variety.
Okay, I guess it's just enough for me. So, it's like don't mind the scales once they're peeking out.
Just a question. Am I allowed to roll a history check on the birds?
Yeah, sure.
I was thinking of the same, so
And 9.
9,
Don't think I'll know anything.
12.
12.
But I got one too, just because. Nope.
I'll say I'll give it a try.
I'll give him a bardic knowledge for this one, so we add an extra d6.
You know what? Have me throw in there, but mine's a -1, so it'd be funny if I actually do good.
Yeah, Faye, you get an extra 1d6 on top of it.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. No, I read this thing wrong. The one that he says is the most important is the first word, the Lux.
Oh.
But he would still give you the clue to get Samosud.
Okay, so Lux is the most important word, and but get to figure out the best word.
It's again so far the Varen who is kind of pissed at this point is working his brain into overdrive.
Thinking about the words, you can't really think of any particular meaning behind them, but the words themselves kind of sound almost nonsensical, as if they're probably some kind of code words or something to that degree.
So, what's your last sentence? You said that. Are the words linked somehow? Like, I guess meaning or how they're said, something like that? She says that to skeleton.
The skeleton will say, the words that you have found are all passwords. Certain words will prevent enemies from attacking you. Certain words will not.
She says that didn't.
Shinichi is going to go ahead and ask the skeleton, do you know the last word?
Well, he gave you that already. There was the UD for the rest of the word.
Yeah. Yeah, they need... Is it actually UD or DU?
That he won't tell you.
Varen's like, I think it's UD because you said it specifically in that order.
Shinichi is going to decide, plead to just tell them. Can you please tell us? Persuasion check.
And with that persuasion check, I'm going to do an insight
Alright.
on the skeleton while he's doing it. Yeah!
Three.
You know what? I'm gonna do just because, like,
Great job.
Just because I think people were like, oh, Skitchy's trying to sway to it. Oh, there it goes.
That inside of 22.
I'm wasting all my good rolls now.
Yes. So, I'll be right back
Varen.
again.
Yeah.
Something strikes you as a little odd by what the skeleton was saying, the way that he mentions things. You think that there is truth to the things that he's saying, but you think that there may be some underlying thing involved in these words that he's not straight up telling you.
He mutters to himself, like, skeletal bastard. He's like, okay. He's like, but he figures that, after all this, and especially after he put a bolt in his eye socket, he's not gonna tell them anything else.
Alright.
Nothing with my persuasion check.
For your persuasion check, the skeleton will roll a thing. The skeleton, Skinny Bones the skeleton, rather, will, he will look at Shinichi and say, the word that you are looking for simply ends in bubbles.
Bubbles?
Varen actually pulls Shinichi aside. He's like, okay, look. I don't think he's telling us he's telling us some things. He's kind of also half BSing us, and there's something more connected to these words than we think. Personally, if you ask me, we've got all we can out of the corpse, so we should just move along.
Okay.
He's like, but still, nice job, kid. He's sort of patching Shinichi on the back.
The skeleton giggles to himself and says he'll still never figure out how to open the gate.
He's like, oh, that's so. Varen actually looks at the gate. He's like, is that? Wait, he's actually gonna go up to the gate. Is it actually out of character? Is it actually locked in any sort of way?
The gate in front of you looks like it is made of rotting wood that you could probably push your finger on, and the entire thing would collapse.
And Varen's like, you're not gonna get through the gate, huh? He's like, hey, he leans over to him. He walks over to him. He's like, hey, put a little music on. I want this bonehead to freak out a little bit.
Shinichi knocks on the door.
Shinichi raises his hand. He hits the door once, and the entire gate just goes crash to the ground.
Hey, I got the door open!
Skinny Bones chuckles and says, "Well, that was easy for you, wasn't it?"
They're gonna be like, wait to steal my thunder, kid.
Unfortunately, directly on the other side of the gate, is a small group of zombies and skeletons. When the gate collapses, they turn and notice you.
Hey, look! There's zombies and skeletons on the other side.
No! He's like, oh, you don't say, kid!
Alright, I'm back, so.
Welcome back.
Athea will kind of push Shinichi back away from the door.
Like, or here.
Back. Not to the side. Had Izuki not dropped Riona's token there, Althea would have pushed Shinichi into that spot.
It's okay. It's alright.
Have we recovered spell slots from the last time we did combat?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, that's what I thought.
it's been about a
Well,
day, so.
I was only going to just try out the name and shout to them. Hello, we are here to help Lux. Hoping
Alright.
it works.
You call out the word Lux, and as soon as you do, the skeletons and zombies, or rather the skeletons, because the zombies don't have weapons, immediately draw their weapons to attack.
Oh, that doesn't work. Sorry.
Knew that purple bone bastard was lying.
Skinny Bones, in response, will say, not lying, just use the wrong password.
It's like, I will give you a matching crossbow bolt in the other eye.
So then, let me get the monster manual back here, and we will take our skeletons with massive initiative, and our zombies with horrendous initiative. They're going after Shinichi for certain, because I'm pretty sure Shinichi's initiative is higher than the -2. So, Varen.
Okay. Let's go. Okay, zombie number 2. Let's have a. You're gonna get a face full. He's gonna get a face full of crossbow bolt. 12 versus AC.
Yeah.
And 8 piercing damage to the zombie's brain.
Alright, let me find out what the zombies have first, and then I can tell you his current condition. Thinking zombies have a good amount of HP, though.
You just have low AC.
Oh yeah, low AC but higher HP, so 8 piercing damage.
sorry about
was
that.
against
And I
number
was
2, you said?
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, he's still more than up.
Oh, that's it. Well, that's it for me. He's like, what he's gonna call. He's like, hey, Ram, you may want to light these guys up.
Alright, these skeletons are going to go. And I have to scroll all the way back up to skeleton. Yay for PDF files. At least I'm happy that I have the PDF file, that's for sure. So each one of these skeletons is currently wielding a short bow. And each one of them is going to fire. It looks like Elton's in the front, so first target will be him. 17 or 18 to hit.
Easily hits.
Alright.
Yeah.
6 damage.
Okay.
Second attack on Althea. 12 to hit.
That is a miss.
Alright. Third skeleton, crit miss. Fourth skeleton, also crit miss. Doesn't matter who they were attacking. Azazel.
Are these guys are all immune to necrotic damage, or is that a stupid thing to say out loud?
I mean, I can't tell you whether they're immune to necrotic.
Are they immune to
damage.
cold? They're either immune to cold or necrotic or both.
They're probably resistant to one or the other.
They
You
could
do a
be.
nature check, but that
Just
would
blast
cost your action.
Dude, that would cost my action though, and I'm like, and there are a couple options for magic spells that I have, and I only get to cast one, so.
Yep. The joy of
Alright,
not knowing.
I will cast Armor of Agathis on myself, giving me that sweet, tasty 5 temporary HP. And as long as my shield holds, attackers take 5 cold damage. I will go up to the side of the door here, breaking line of sight from the archers, and I will draw my spear, ready to stab the first guy who walks by me.
Well, you can't really ready an attack after you've already captured spell.
Well,
But
yeah.
Yeah,
but you're
that's
pretty
your
much ready.
action, so, but yeah. Right?
Enter combat.
Althea.
Straight up to him. And with her battle axe,
swing, bear, swing, bear, swing.
Swinging.
Hey, just don't drop in one hit like last time. Okay, there, Daisy.
yeah. To be fair, they crit.
Yeah, they get crit. So what's the chance of that? No, I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, it's like, trust me, if you complete that sentence, I will snark like there's no hell.
15 will hit.
And I put the damage there.
Oh, that was the damage? Duh,
Yeah.
Of course. Why would you... I was thinking advantage for some reason. I don't know why.
No.
I don't know why you would have advantage, so I don't know why I was thinking advantage. Whatever. Alright.
And that's it.
Well, if you haven't noticed, Varen can be pretty snarky when he wants to.
Yeah.
Shinichi.
He comes up. And Adia attack number 2, did she?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Attacking number 2 as well.
And you do get to
Sneak attack.
Yep.
Yep. 25 hits.
4, 5, 26.
Wow.
10 damage.
He goes down.
Yay!
He failed that saving throw.
And then the guy in front of me, I think I'll hit too.
Yep. 24 hits.
2 damage.
2. Whopping 2. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Zombie. Stepping up. Stepping up. Against Althea. That's a crit.
Oh, come
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What are the chances of that happening, right?
I'm sorry.
Oh, let's see. One in 400, if I remember correct. If I remember my math correctly.
So
I'm sorry.
9 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Dr.
still
Zach prescribes a dose of adamantium armor.
Yes, it does.
Shinichi, what are the chances of that happening?
Crit?
Second crit.
1 in 400. 1 in 400.
He might go down.
3 bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Minimum
Did
damage
you
on that
crit?
one. Yeah, minimum damage. What can you do?
Mister's like, come on, he's a kid. Don't be easy on him.
Not a
Guys, don't
natural
like that.
20, but I did roll a 20. To AC.
On Althea or Shinichi?
Shinichi.
Yeah, no, hit.
Alright. 3 more bludgeoning damage in that case.
Okay, he's now bloodied.
And Rihanna. Is the key muted?
Maybe. Uzuki-kun.
Or on bareback mode?
There we go. Super
Yes.
microphone. I hate having to use Skype on mute because I pressed it twice. I got it.
Oh,
So,
nice.
I see a whole bunch of shit going on up there, and I can't really do much about that.
Yeah, Varen did actually tell her to light these guys up if
I-
his got.
Yeah, but I can't right now because of people in the way.
Sorry.
So, okay. So what I'm gonna do? I'm going to shoot number 3. That's one Shinichi hit, right?
Number 3 has taken very little damage, but yes.
Okay. So, boop.
21 hits. 7 damage. Alright.
And then going to do what's nice with it and break line of sight.
Alright. Alton.
I will also
Alton is
tell the
going-
range to do this too.
Yeah, Alden is going to take out his. Well, he has already taken out a light crossbow and shoot number 3.
Alright.
Wow. Well, I'm cutting. What the point? Action point. That's the word.
Action point. Alright.
– 11.
11. Your 9 would have hit anyway, so yeah, it's a
Okay.
hit.
Hey, you better say sorry.
Yep. Especially since
10
you have to
damage.
use it before I call it, so 10 damage. Alright.
And here. Hiding
Varen.
behind the dragon.
Okay. And number 3 is gonna get another crossbow bolt. 25. Yeah, it's a hit.
Yep.
What's with all these 19s and no 20s for us?
9 more piercing damage to the zombie.
Would anyone mind if I pull out my lucky dice at this point?
No.
Zombie 3 goes down.
Okay. Varen's going to move up aside of Azazel. He's like, because breaking line of sight with the zombie with the skeletons.
Right.
Oh dear.
Sorry, it's just that I have 7 health. One, I get
I
one
had
shot
3 health left.
Skeletons.
You went full rogue form, huh?
Oh yeah.
So the skeletons, seeing their ranged prey has gone down, are going to sheath their crossbows, drawing out their short swords. And I scroll up in the PDF file, not down. Thank you.
Up for skeletons, down for zombies.
Yes. I was on zombies and I tried to scroll down to get to skeletons. That made sense. Alright then, now that we're there, these guys are going to step forth, then step forth. That's a crit miss.
Yay!
Shinichi, how about an 18 to hit?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Hope for low rolls.
8 piercing damage from a short
Ouch.
sword.
Yeah. He's unconscious.
Alright. Stepping up to Althea. That's a crit miss.
Yay!
Stepping up to Althea. Shinichi, you are in the way. With advantage! How's a crit?
One in 8,000.
How's 12
Every
damage?
hit that's actually hit Althea at this point has been a crit.
I know.
The only thing that hits
Yeah.
out there is crits.
Oh wait, then that would make it 1 in 1,600,000.
Yeah. So, how's 12 damage?
Probably kill her.
Azazel.
AoE?
No, 12 is not her max HP, so she's not dead.
Yeah, thank goodness.
They had to get through her They had to deal 17 damage in one hit to outright kill her.
They couldn't have dealt that, so. The
Yeah.
most they can deal is 14 on a crit, so. That's good. Azazel.
Alright, well, step here, and we'll, use our spear
Alright.
to stab skeleton number 4.
Alrighty.
It gains my strength plus my proficiency because I'm proficient with it, so, boom. That's a 23.
Yep.
We did a versatile strike here, so it's a d8 plus 2. And then, is that piercing damage on a spear? If I use it two-handed? Yeah, it's piercing damage. So, 4 piercing damage, also known as 2 piercing damage.
I mean, it doesn't seem like it has any particular resistances to piercing.
No.
You were
Which is a
stopping.
little odd, but.
Alright, on turn.
Alright. Althea. 13.
Destiny.
Shinichi.
Yeah.
Saving throw.
She was fast on our saving.
It's almost like she was waiting on it.
14.
Save. Okay.
Zombies. Alright. Zombie steps here, and Althea. Althea, you are in the way. Get out of the way, Althea. How's a 11 to hit?
11 is a miss.
Stepping through the skeleton, it steps here. Swinging, and if 11 was a miss, then that roll will also miss because it was even lower.
Hey. The warlock is very tanky than the actual tank. They get.
Rihanna.
Okay. Shit. I have a good opportunity to use my flame breath, but I'm afraid of hitting Shinichi.
I'll rule that because Shinichi is prone, you can avoid hitting him.
Perfect. Stand there and
Line him up!
line him up.
Lining them up.
Wow.
Alright. All fail.
4.
4.
It's only 4, but hey, it's AoE damage.
Yep.
It is. It's value.
That's the AoE damage, and that's what helps, so.
So for the breath, do I keep on trying to recharge at the start of my turns? If I fail?
Yeah.
Yep. At the beginning of your turn, you have to roll the recharge. So.
Okay, just want to make sure to remember that then. Alright, so there's that.
Unless it's already recharged, then you don't have to worry about it. But if it hasn't
Yeah.
already recharged, then yes, you have to reroll.
Okay, so there you go. So 4 damage on that.
Alright.
On this column.
Yep. Anything else?
Well,
Alton.
Alaton is going to step back a bit and shoot the number 4.
Right. 9 hits. Eight piercing damage on number 4. Zombie number 4, not skeleton number 4.
Yeah.
Alright,
Still standing.
still standing.
Thanks, these things. Well, can't do anything else.
Varen.
Okay.
I'm recommending this guy because I'm stuck in melee range.
That's like, yeah. That's like, okay, actually give me a moment. Let me move behind you real fast. And I'm shooting zombie number 4.
Alright.
That's
Wow.
plus. I was gonna say that's a +6, not +4.
Oh, that's the wrong roll.
Yeah.
Was a 7 good enough?
Well, it was a
And
crit
it's a crit miss. 17 miss no matter what.
I was like, hold up, that was not fair because my brother put in something for his own guy.
That's your dude.
Yeah, but you used your freaking
I mean, crit miss is a crit miss.
Yep.
screw you, man. That was not fair.
Versus crit miss, that's your +4.
No, I have a +6 to
That's your
range.
damage, my bad.
Yeah. Well, what can you do? Still the same D20 either way, so it's either a 5 or a 7, and unfortunately, either way, it's still a 1.
hate that automatic loss on a 1, even if it would hit.
Yeah. No, it wouldn't hit either way, so.
Lovely.
Skeletons.
You'll have all times for Rebecca to have performance issues.
That's a crit miss.
Look at this warlock tank. I told you this shit was gonna work out, man.
Well, the other 3 are gonna have to draw their short bows back out. This guy
shit.
was behind the wall there, so no opportunities. So he's gonna step up here. This one on Varen. 11.
That's a miss. This suit of armor is custom made. You really think I spare any expenses on it?
Riona, 20.
Riona.
Yep.
6.
Oh, I almost one-shot it.
Oh, baby.
And against the Warlock. Never mind.
Boom!
Warlock tank for the freaking win here. Azazel.
Dude, Azazel's
Azazel's like, please, this one right in front of me.
Yeah, we'll go after zombie number 4 with our Spear of Stabbery. 13 to hit.
13 hits.
We'll give him the old two-handed strike, 'cause he's looking dangerous at our friend here.
Near max damage.
Near max damage. He goes down.
Stab.
And you have another 6 points of damage left over.
Oh, damn. Then we'll direct out at skeleton number 4.
Skeleton number 4. Alright.
And then I end my turn.
I'll say ya.
Yes, another
Don't die
death
on 10.
saving throw.
Yep.
So, my dice says 12.
Alright. Shinichi. Mia.
Ooh.
That's a 5.
Don't worry, I still got 2 healing spells, Mia, so just in case.
Alright.
Yeah. Plus you have action points.
Yeah, you have action points, so you can max succeed. Right now, I can't be hit, so I'm good.
Yeah. When you save, when you use an action point on a death save, you automatically save. Warlock tank. Rihanna.
Yes!
Fire the whole
Fire
And
too!
fire it again, right in front of me, because these 2 need to die.
That freaking warlock tank, though.
Damn it!
What is it about swinging at this warlock where I literally cannot hit? That's a fail. Alright, 5 to both, 4, which is down, and 3, which takes 5.
And as my bonus action, because this is a bonus action, Healing Word on our tank. 'Cause I think we need to get him up. We need to get our paladin up.
Yeah, who's kind of ass deep in zombie right now.
So
Right.
there you go.
On our tank, and I was like, but wait, I'm at full health.
Alright,
So,
4 health to Althea.
yeah. So play dead for right now.
That was mean, bro. That was mean.
I'm gonna
Yep.
break line of sight because I'm at 1 HP.
I'm just an off tank.
Wow, if I had rolled max on that, then you would have been taking your exact health then. And that was 1
Yeah,
point
I'm
off of max. So, Elton! Honey?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was just reading on the handbook how the stabilizing works. Like,
Ah. I think it's like a medicine check, but yeah.
yeah. Oh, right, I forgot to move first. Well, here, anyways. Skeleton
Right.
number 3.
Weapon number 3. 10. I have to double check.
Scrolling
I
up,
think that's
scrolling
a
up,
miss.
scrolling up.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Ah. Well, running back.
Alright. Baron.
Okay, hey, you know what? Just because. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, number 2. Skeleton number 2. He's gonna get shot now.
And this uses a +6
Yep.
for the modifier.
I'll say that skeleton number 3 is looking pretty hurt.
Oh, yeah, I probably should have gone after 3, but yeah, I'll go. I'll go 3 instead.
You go 3 instead?
Yeah, will 11 hit?
Nope.
Ah, again, performance issues, Rebecca. Come on.
Used up all your other rolls doing investigation checks.
Damn it!
Yeah. Unfortunately, so it seems. Alright. So these guys can move here and here. So Warlock Tank. There's a crit.
Oh!
Dude, fight me.
Something other than a very low roll on the attack roll for the first time in quite some time on this Warlock. And then I roll it on damage. How about a 5?
Ooh,
on
that's
Skeleton 3?
Isn't that all of your bonus HP there, man?
Yeah, it's Skeleton 3 is who's striking,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Okay. So he will connect, he will deplete my shield or my bonus armor, and he will take 5 cold damage.
5 cold damage. He goes down.
Ha! Armor of Retribution.
Warlock Tank. How about a second crit?
Well, I don't have a second shield. I don't get any reactions yet.
What? 1 in 400, man. You are just.
Let me tell
Those
you,
dice.
the luck that he has had has been amazing, and then this happens. So only 7 piercing damage that time.
You do recover all your health, so you are good.
Yeah, dude, no problem.
Just gonna say this. Imagine if I had gone with my original plan to play Destiny.
Hey, Azazel
Wow.
is somewhat
Against
tanky.
Varen from skeleton number 114.
That is a miss. Come on, I have not been hit this entire game.
Warlock Tank. Your move.
Alright, I think we might do something fancier here. Instead of making a melee attack, we may throw a spell at him.
That might provoke an opportunity, man, unless it's touch range.
I think it's just disadvantage if it's a rain.
Unless
if it's
you
a
have
rain spell.
Warcaster.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't provoke opportunity anymore. That was a 4th edition thing.
Okay.
You just have disadvantage if you're in melee.
Unless you have the feet.
Well, yeah.
Or-
Let's
or
have the Warcaster feet.
Like Rosario did.
Anyway,
I think both of my spells are like range 120 feet, so I'm like, man.
The only problem is you gotta move, which provokes opportunity.
Not Joe touches ranged. Alright, so we will just go ahead and beat Skeleton 2 to death with a spear.
with a spear.
With a spear.
Or you can crit fail.
Before we miss, that's fine too.
There's the crit miss.
It happens to everybody.
Performance issue there, buddy.
I'll tell ya.
Stands up.
The skeleton and the zombie kind of look at you in surprise when you suddenly stand to your feet.
And let's do my dice and hope the luck of the dice is with me as much as it's with Emily.
Something, man, let me tell you.
And I'll tell you it is, because that's a crit.
Nice.
Okay. So it's going to be 2d8. Haha! So that's a nice 8 and a 7 on the damage dice.
Nice. Plus your modifier of whatever.
Which is plus 4. Or 3. Bleh.
Plus
That's
three.
a lot of
So
damage.
18.
18 on which one?
The skeleton.
Skeleton. He goes down.
And then if there was extra damage, she would have spun around and transferred it to the zombie.
Alright. That extra damage does go to the zombie because I just realized that there was extra damage. Alright.
And then she is going to let me check this. And yep, that's gonna be it.
Alright. Shinichi.
You're actually
That's
probably
Back
two
with 1
saves.
HP. No, crit on a death save is you come back with 1 HP.
Oh yeah.
Yay!
Good job.
You wake up.
Yep.
Zombies.
There is a pile of bones on top of you.
Spook alert.
Spook. Ooh, this place
I'll
is
say
got
22 to hit.
Oh, frig you.
5 damage.
Do these skeletons have like a +4 to hit? Jesus.
Yep.
Dang.
Back down.
She's down again.
Oh,
At
Rihanna.
least it wasn't a crit.
At least it wasn't a crit that time.
yeah, it wasn't a crit. It was just 1 over your HP.
I think Uzuki's muted.
I am. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna walk back so I can see our tank going down and kind of sigh. And take out her sling and go for skeleton number 1. Because I think, if I remember right, they should be weak to bludgeoning.
Alright.
I'm going to action point that. So,
Alright.
extra d6, right?
Yeah.
Yep, d6. 8 plus d6. Nope.
Damn. Well. Boop.
You know what? I'll give you advantage because you were behind the wall, so you just kind of stepped out of the wall suddenly. I'll give you advantage on that one.
Okay, so,
Just because I feel like I...
There we go.
Yay, 15. Alright, that hits.
Tired of massacring, yes. Sir.
7 bludgeoning.
Nice. 14 bludgeoning damage. You swing your sling. The rock smacks it right in the head, and the whole skull just shatters into pieces.
Bonk.
There we go. That's more like it. Back in we go.
Alton.
Alton runs in. Has to go here to take a shot. That's
Yep.
my full movement. So,
Well,
taking a shot.
2 small creatures can share space.
14 hits. Nine piercing.
Yeah.
Alright. Varen.
Right. Time for Uncle Baron to save the day again.
Gotta change it over to you.
Yeah. +6. So yeah. I know that'll hit.
Yep.
That's D10 +4.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
9 piercing damage.
9 piercing damage. He's down.
What can I say? He's like, what can I say? Uncle Baron is here to save the day. Now, someone may want to pick Daisy back up. I think she wilted again.
So at this point, I'm going to drag everyone outside, shut the door, and say we take a rest.
We can't really
You
shut
can't
the door.
shut the door. It crumbled to dust.
It didn't crumble to dust, but it fell over.
Is-
You'd
we just
have to reattach the hinges and things.
Mhm.
Man, I'm just going to look at the door and say,
Could we just go back to the boat?
you go back to the
Lovely.
boat, rest for a little bit.
Baron looks at the 4 that got wounded. He's like, at everyone else, like, geez, what happened to you guys? I didn't get touched. I expect everyone to shoot him a glare.
Just a glare.
Well, those who can.
Can someone help me stabilize this lady again?
Yeah, hold on.
Nice.
I'm helping.
If by stabilize, do you mean touch with necrotic energies? Because that's all Azazel does.
There.
Nice.
Oh, it's a DC 10.
Yep.
I even have an herbalism kit too.
Wait, you have a herbalism kit. That means you can actually make healing potions. With the ingredients.
Go with the ingredients.
But, crap. I was like, I would say we could forge for them, but everything's dead here.
Yeah.
Crap, and I'm good at finding that sort of crap.
I think 1 hour rest gives only 1 HP if you're unconscious.
Well, if you're taking a short rest, you can always use your hit die.
Oh yeah, that too.
So, if you're taking a short rest,
Yes,
I
because
would
we all need it.
assume.
Yeah, back to the ship.
Back to the ship. Take a short rest.
Yep,
Well,
so,
Well, at least
You guys-
we, at
Oh,
least
you
we
guys-
know now that Lux works on somewhere else.
oh, right. Damn, okay. I think I get it back when I start resting anyway.
Yeah. You'd
I
eventually
get
have
that.
rolled a 6 over the course of an hour, so.
Well, the rest of them are resting. Varen is actually going to stay by the wall and just occasionally poke his head in to see if anything's coming, just to keep a lookout.
Alright. While you're standing there looking, you notice that there is at least one other patrol of skeletons and zombies wandering the courtyard.
You now know that Lux is not a good word.
It says is all. No more luck. You are now luck.
Well, I forgot to add my con mods. That gives me an extra 2, so
Today it's 5:20.
Yeah, probably it for today. So,
late AF.
but
So I had a -1 when I use my hit die.
I don't think that reduces your hit points you regain.
Thank God, because
So-
that would have sucked.
Wait, how do you have you have a negative in terms of your con mod?
Yes.
That sucks.
I had negative strength and negative con. That is how I rolled. Everything else is decent.
I mean, I sacrificed
Um,
specialization to be a more all-rounder warlock tank, emphasizing my strength, constitution, and charisma while keeping my dexterity, intelligence, and wisdom at just meh levels.
Wow, and I rolled really well for Varen, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah, I have -1 strength, -1 con, but the rest of it's actually really good.
Well, I could give everything by the point buy system because it seems like the most balanced.
It is the most balanced out of the systems. So.
Yeah, I point bot. That's the reason why everything's like this.
Yeah.
I actually legitimately rolled. You can ask Nick.
I mean,
Yep.
I
Alright.
like to hit roll, and then I get things that average out to be way too high.
Well, so this has been the first session of Pool of Radiance. Next week, our players, if they want to continue through Sokol Keep, will step back into Sokol Keep to, I guess, try and figure out what the right password is and what Lux is actually meant for. That said, if you've been enjoying, feel free to subscribe, leave a like, and we'll see everybody next time.
See ya.
Hashtag Invincible Dwarf
oh, dude.
Hashtag Warlock Tank.
and hashtag Uncle Varen.
Warlock
Yeah.
tank will be real.
Hover over Varen's token.
The uncle. Nice.
Nice. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but I just need to go a little bit like no damage. Didn't even get hit once.